remembered how to do this. We're now on screen. Allegedly.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. All biggie of you and chuckles.
All Biggie and Stu of you.
You should all be in the right place. That's cool. Right. Welcome to Heavy RPG. We had a bit of a rebrand not so long ago. Took my surname off the internet. I was getting too many mucky calls. And our last were answering them, so I got jealous of the attention. If you haven't been here before, where have you been? Right, we'll do a quick catch up on the channel. We got some sponsory people. Lucky Battle Mats, Sirenscape, Crafted Campaigns and Coyote Grey. Their links may or may not show up in the chat. If they do, follow them, check them out. Lucky Battle Mats, they do battle maps. Sirenscape, they do music. Coyote Grey, not spoke to the guy in about 2 years, but I'm still claiming he sponsors me. Go check out the marketplace on Roll20. He does lots of chibi tokens. I love chibi artwork, so I grabbed them all. And Sophia's pregnancy loss support, we've been raising for them all year. We did a couple of one-shots at the start. We did a week long in the middle of the year, and we're currently $2,500 raised. We will keep the link live until the... Oh, it worked. I forgot I'd done that. The alerts.
Was that me?
Yeah, the alerts actually work.
Yay. Now we know.
And it showed a little pie and said Tony had subscribed. Yay! 16 months. Damn.
Apparently.
Putting Sam through college. Yeah, so Sophia's pregnancy loss support. We're $2,500 up. The link will be live until the 31st of December, so we've got the whole year to do it. We will, for those that don't know, as we're announcing it tonight, we shall be trying to continue, when glory is not enough, bi-weekly, so every couple of weeks. And we'll get some decent sessions going. We're going to start at the new time of 7:30, and we're going to finish at the new time of 11:30, although I can't remember if we finished at 11:30 before. We tried. Hey! Another little pie on my screen. I tell you what, this just made my day that these are working. We've got one more one-shot before the end of the year with Pidge and Biggie and their group of lunatics for a Christmas one-shot called the Red Nose Rangers, dungeon mastered by me, and them lot are going on a fantastic adventure. Maybe. But tune into that's 24 hours, so we'll see what craziness they get up to in the Winter Wonderland. But yeah, so we'll be raising for them for the rest of the year. Sirenscape Music, Crafted Campaigns, go to Etsy, go check out the minis there. Sparky's mini adventure that he's been going on the last few years has just got bigger, better. The man is leveling up like a machine. Really, really go check him out. Our next year's week long, I'll be looking to get a shit ton of miniatures, but I need to find a new painter for reasons. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's it. That's all the good stuff. We've got Discords. Don't worry about X or Twitter, whatever it's called these days. I don't post on it. But if you want to follow us and see what's going on, we generally use Facebook. Discord is a quiet channel, but you can get to see things that are going on there. I think that's it really for introduction and stuff. Do we do the bits thing? Do you guys still get bits for rerolls and stuff? Do we want that?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Just saying.
If you do still watch Sundays, you've got Dice of the Behold a lot, running the Ursa files. It's pretty cool. They're into double figures of sessions now. 13, 12, 13. So yeah, go check them out. It's
14, I think.
Session 14 last night, was it? Sunday. Go check them out, super cool. Do you feel sorry for the adventurers? Monkey face. Donate 400 bits. Oh, it's gone up. 400 bits. Cheers to give the party a reroll. They can't be used on the DM or deaths. Oh, it's a damn shame. The 400 bits to give the party a reroll. They can't be used on the DM or death saving throws, and they don't roll over to the following day. Apparently, we shall get that changed for next time. But for tonight, it's 400 bits. That's right, Biggie. Back off. If you donate 1,000 bits, I get a reroll, and we'll immediately use it on their nat 20s. Not 20s, because they're rare as rocking or shit.
I don't get nat 20.
Exactly.
Unless it's to embarrass someone else.
Or hit phase, or a ghost child. Like, that's it. Right.
What did I do? Apart from try and kill you all, right? Like, what did I do? I'm lovely.
This is true. This is true.
Well, I thought it'd help you be more lovely if I killed your children.
Isn't that what sort of fucked Faze up in the first place? If we're being really
Kicks off
upfront
this
about
whole
it.
kind of thing, isn't it?
I can't defend my decisions.
So, I'm going to give a incredibly brief summary
Oh,
of things.
apparently we're really quiet, Aiden.
Really quiet.
You can barely, Biggie can barely hear any of us.
Well,
Stu, is that a problem for you as well, or is that just a Biggie problem?
I've turned it right up now, so you should be able to hear you guys. Not that.
Ah.
Well,
What fucking hell, Tony?
and now we all sit
I can hear
quietly,
you anyway.
waiting for the chat.
Can't hear it.
So,
Come on, Biggie. Biggie.
that is better.
That is better. Cool. I'll do it a bit more. Somebody say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Jesus, I did ask for that, I suppose. Right, brief summary. Let's go. This misses out a hell of a lot of details because there's so much of it. There's like 60 pages of stuff you guys have done. In the beginnings, the heroes, let's call that you lot, started in a mountainous elven barracks after Session Zeros nearly killed most of you. Well, one of you. You battled tiny snakes, you uncovered ancient relics, and then you navigated a mushroom cave, got some magical shit.
I remember
Boons.
that.
So it's a long time ago. And ultimately, you arrived in the bustling town of Buxy Bay, also known as Shagaloof. In Buxy Bay, you managed to get yourself embroiled in what we call guild politics. Uncovering nefarious dealings, tarnishing the guild's reputation. You fought some celestial creature, I can't remember the name, some snake in a pub. You witnessed a brutal assassination attempt on Aranel, the soon-to-be queen of the Unseelie Fae. And some prick...
Tried to chase a dwarf.
You did, I get to that bit.
He's hot.
Some prick called Everdark, trying to take over, well, everything apparently. Appears in every one-shot going. You tried to attend a feast of the stars in a town called Clayeye. It took me a while to write this, but essentially, you heroes chose lammies over civilians, and it got turned into an unliving town. Moving on. Yeah. You had a choice. Go out and try and stop the feasting that turned all the people into zombies, or search the villa for magic stuff. And every time one of you failed to find a magic item, the other one would go, I will have a look. And you continued to do so, while all the civilians turned into zombies.
Yeah, we sure did.
And then when you looked out...
I just kept eating.
I mean, to
Being
be
told
fair...
to eat.
Well, that's because you'd already pulled one off in front of the rat. He beat himself to death. It's still a brilliant... Anyway. It didn't go too well for you, but you did kill a guy called Gunnar, who was responsible for some of the death in yours backstories. And he gave you a magic sword. We'll get to that. Turns out there's some blood sacrifices going on, and there is some dark ties to the Everdark family.
Shocking.
I know. Mystical revelations came to you, grand heroes of Vitoria. You met some unique characters. There's a list of you learnt of the ancient legends surrounding Penglai, not Pengu, twats, mountain.
Pengu!
The seven forgotten heroes, also known as the Six, and the one who refused. You where did I get to? You looked into some personal plot, Asama stuff, because you're all angels. One of you became a dwarf. The end of stories is essentially what's happening now that Penglai is awoken. Seers cannot see the future. Diviners their eyes are falling out. Bards are failing to complete their songs. The very song of a bard that casts magical wizwas throughout the land is fading. And it's all due to Penglai, the ender of stories.
We must save the Wizwas.
The wizwas. You went to the crypt, well, the lake house of Bahamut, the leader of the Ergasia, a group of heroes that you found out were the original 7, the 6 and the one that refused. After deadly puzzles and death-defying puzzles, anything with the word "puzz" and "ill" in it, and some spectral guardians, you managed to survive all that, kill the Hydra, loot a few quid and a hat, which was great from a dragon horde. There are no dragons in Colossus.
And some armour.
And some armour. And you did get some armour. You brought the first physical dragon back into Colossus by the way of feeding Remy, the unlikeliest of heroes, a dragon potion. Where did I get to? Discovering now that the 7 didn't always... They were the 7 of Penglai, and then something happened along the way to turn them from that path, and it caused them all to be lost to time, die, who knows, but the 7 were no more. From that, the 12 arose and became the pantheon of Atoria, the land you currently adventure in. Getting out of the lake house / crypt of the Agatia, you are on the... forgotten the name of the ship. But you're on a ship. On the ship,
Got nothing.
Remy turned into Emerald Rain. Boo. You met Tep, a young, talkative lad who claimed to have worked the ship for the original Agasia, and is happy to plod around with you guys for now. Velk and Bjorn went beneath deck, down several thousand stairs beneath the realms of the material world, and entered Marai, the water realm. Passed through it, promised a favour to a which I totally forgot about, a mermaid who has 2 dolphins to carry her enormous breasts, which was a highlight for me. They got a tattoo, you know what I mean, tramp stamp for Bjorn, and have entered the realm of Al Shin, the elemental plane of air, which is where we will catch up shortly. On the deck of the ship, is it the Cyrenean Hind? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Yes.
Yeah.
Whew! On the deck of the ship, Faze had a brief moment where her memories assailed her, and the ghosts of the children that had died in her care many moons ago presented themselves, whilst Faze changed into an angel of death, also known as a planeteer.
Painter?
Planeteer? Planeteer. It's Colossans, Yorkshire.
Yeah.
It's a planeteer, lad. You changed into an angel of death, so your friends, to snap you out of it, stabbed you with the sword that killed the children. Didn't work, so threw it overboard. Your other friend killed the children that you were so traumatised by the loss of, and then hit you, and then apologised. It was a very surreal 12 seconds.
We were trying to pull her out of it the way she came in, all right? We were just
Goblin blood stabbed.
pulling her through it rather than, you know what I mean? Like...
So at the end of it all, within the theatre of the mind, combat unseen by many, it was roleplay that came out on top. And you managed to convince Faze that you were who you were, thanks to Matthew Mercer and his overpowered class. And the Echo Knight.
That'd be nice, really. Sorry about the children.
I made an echo, didn't I, that looked like Althea, even though she could see Gunnar and me. Yeah. But I was like, no, I'm that. That's me.
You done me on a loophole. I got your lammy though. So,
Lammy's in the sea.
Yeah. So it's just floating on the water. Where's
Althea
Althea going? See ya.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, but shouldn't she have taken her armour off?
No, she's just sinking, clutching her sword.
Yeah. She's going out the way she came in.
On the 1 hit point that she's got.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
After bringing Faze out of it, Faze collapsed to her knees, distraught. And that's not far off where we ended it, I believe.
Correct.
Sounds right.
So.
Fun fact: I wasn't even there for that episode.
No, you were
No,
not.
you weren't. You were in the crow's nest.
Yeah, you were distraught.
Like,
Distraught at the loss of Remy. Sitting in a crow's nest. So.
Rhea's like, I didn't think I cared that much, but okay.
Yeah.
Distraught at the loss of that little gremlin thing.
Oh, the
no, we don't
Sniffy.
talk about the imp.
Sniffy,
we don't
yeah.
talk about Sniffy.
Sniffy McSnifferson was it or something like that?
Rest in peace, Sniffy.
Fucking Snifferson.
Rest in peace, Sniffy.
Jesus, that thing died.
But we have
time
done
ago.
some weird shit.
You have done some weird shit.
Pour one out to the OG.
Yeah.
Pour one out for the homies.
Alfie's bald as well. That dwarf stole all of her.
Oh, the dwarf.
Bald patch
Yeah.
there.
The dwarf, you forgot the dwarf assassin.
Yeah.
The dwarf's going to come back with a wig that he's made just out of your hair, your own hair.
I'm going to buy it off him.
Yeah.
I've got all of it now.
Yeah. Weird ass dwarves are you hanging out with me?
Really, the dwarf's really, really nice and was collecting the hair for one of them.
And
kids' shows.
beyond the human Asimar is actually a dwarven white. So
Dwarf beard.
that'd be the things we do for lammies. Right. So you're currently split. We're going to go to Bjorn and Velk.
Well,
Let me just play Sirenscape. This might be super loud, so I'm going to have to just judge this. If there is anyone in chat, please let me know if this blows your ears out.
if you start with the Jurassic Park theme, then we'll really know if it's loud or not.
Alright, Joey, calm yourself.
Desperately trying to remember what Bjorn sounds like.
What who sounds like?
Bjorn?
Bjorn.
Big summer blowout.
It's going.
I don't know what we just witnessed there.
I was going to say it's a bit Scandinavian, but that's better. That's better.
Coming to this on there.
Right, has anyone got Sirenscape open?
Yoo-hoo.
Have you guys got Sirenscape open?
No, I don't use it.
Don't use it. Just in case. I'm putting a link in the chat, just in case. In their Discord. If you want to listen. Hopefully the people at home can hear. If not, well, tough shit. So, as you went through the portal from the elemental water realm of Mirai to the elemental realm of air, known to those as Al-Shin, you hear rain falling. Then a crash of lightning and thunder. Where are you, you bastard? There you go.
What is
Boom.
that?
And then someone was shot.
Yep. Ahead of you is a series of rolling clouds and high mountains. It is a grand... It's a grand view of a storm brewing, and it is quiet. For your... If you look in Discord, Mr. Bjorn, you see that before you. As lightning strikes, and there are bridges from tower to tower. Ethereal passageways shimmer along, well, paths of light, and you see these blue and white and grey humanoid-looking creatures, these elementals of the plane you are currently standing in, and they move freely. They move freely through these paths of light.
What's with the gunshots?
So setting fireworks off.
More and more people getting shot.
The
If it is coming from Tony's house, can we mute? Because that's really loud.
it's not. I would say it's not to do with me. Every now and then you see an elemental get sawn off shotgun to the face.
That's what it sounded like.
This ethereal energy around these paths of light. Every time one of these young air elementals, or old, passes through the portal of this light, you can see just beyond it a forest or a blue sky or a mountain that looks real. If you give me an Arcana check, please, Mr. Bjorn.
I was gonna. What am I stand? Am I standing on
Nothing.
solid? Oh, okay.
There is a when you enter a forest on a winter's / autumn's morning, and you get that mist where you know your feet are there, but you don't really see the leaves beneath. You kind of got that going on about you, and but when you stamp your foot, it's solid or appears to be.
Arcana 13.
13?
Yeah.
I thought you said 30. I was like, damn. You know everything. These paths of light, you concentrate for a moment. You look at Tep, you look at Velk, who's just smiling back. And you kind of piece together that wherever this place is, these paths of light go to the material plane. You are looking towards a great palace upon a mist-shrouded peak. Clouds all about it, constantly cloaked in a swirling wind and thunderstorms. And again, the most surreal thing about these thunderstorms is every now and then you hear the boom of thunder and the crack of lightning, but there's clearly a tempest storm above this cloud palace, but there's no boom or volume or constant ambience. The very air feels alive, like it's infused with magic, ancient and elemental. And you get the shifting colours in front of you, kind of go from a silver to a dark grey. And every now and then you hear a echoing, haunting whisper. As you kind of move to talk to Velk or Tep, the air within you kind of warps the reality immediately in front of you, making it feel as if you're slowed down, as if time's flowing, strangely. Can you give me a wisdom save, please? Ten? We're straight into it, kids. Feeling disorientated in this realm, it not being something you are akin to, on your very next initiative roll, you will have it at disadvantage. Just from the disorientation.
I do not think we should tarry long here. You have any idea where we are going? Velk? Tep? Okay.
Velk doesn't answer you, but the Genasi with the little familiar frog, Ripple, looks up at you, and Droplet, the toad, just look up at you, and Ripple looks at Tep, looks back up at you, twiddles his moustache. Maybe forwards. No point going backwards. You just see Droplet. Weird little toad. Tep is crying, and you can see under this same sort of disorientation you are, kind of unfocused, looking for his shadow, but not being able to find them. Putting his hands beneath the mist at your feet. No. And he's just sobbing.
Not worry, Tep. Shadows do not leave us, as long as we stay in the light. There's lots of lights over there. Perhaps you will find your shadow where we are going.
Tep ignores you. And Ripple will kind of scratch at their face. Give me a perception check.
"22."
As Ripple scratches just on their chin, like when you cut yourself shaving just a little bit. Remember the last time that was, Rich? Yeah. There is a black ink kind of just as they scratch themselves, and they go, oh, and they kind of just do a small cantrip, and the tiny wound disappears. And what flakes off from them is not skin, but dried, real old dried out parchment. Just flakes, and it just kind of dandruffs it off his shoulder. Shall we move on then?
Yes. Come along, Tep.
Just Tep kind of gets up, looks completely downtrodden, like their entire world has just caved in on them. Still crying, no longer the jolly sort of childlike bounce about them. Up ahead, or overhead, sorry, as you start to walk along these paths, the stonework here is not like anything you've experienced. You know, you're from Viconia, like mountains and stuff like this. You're used to a natural, rugged stone, gravel, brick, mountains, cliffs, like all manner of flavour of the earth itself being presented. But here there is a long sort of gothic, what's the word? Like the air is like a petrified tree, or petrified, you know, person even. Like that stone, that enchanted stone that holds a essence of life within it, but on the outside is this petrified state. And you kind of get that feeling of the spires as they're reaching up to this circling tempest storm high, way above the cloud palace ahead of you. Overhead you see as these lightning strikes arc in and hit points of the spear. You can see floating and moving platforms with humanoid shapes on them. Where you've just come from in Mirai, the water realm, and you could see that there was a civilization, there was culture. They had, you know, a coral village and a tavern and stuff to drink. There is a civilization here and a culture here that is very, very different. Is this the whole of the Alshin realm? You don't know. But this portion of it is definitely unique to anything you've come across before. The creatures that take to the permanent sky about you are like if dragonflies wore the, what's the see-through? Is it sheer material? What do you call it when it's see-through? You have a see-through shirt or something. What's the material called?
It's sheer.
Sheer. Is it sheer?
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks like dragonflies wearing sheer dresses and robes and that sort of. They kind of float off all about you. Some of them are maybe 3 feet in length as they fly around in the air. Others could be only a few inches and more akin to bugs and insects of the world that you've currently left behind. On your 22, as well as noticing, you know, the dandruff of Ripple, every bridge that joins these long spired buildings on these platforms all point eventually in the direction of the Cloud Palace. As you're pottering along, just taking it in, you keeping an eye on Ripple. You're 22 carries through. I'm not going to make you roll every time. You notice that at your feet, every now and then, you just make sure that you're still on this bridge and you're still going forwards, and you hear all about you. And then every now and then the lightning will hit and freeze, and you just have that snapshot blue arc going up to wherever this storm is forming above. And every time it freezes, you see more dried up parchment just kind of fall away from Ripple. You don't know when it happened, but you lose sight of Droplet. But when you notice Droplet had gone, you also notice a large clump of parchment just fading off into the ether. You carry on going. Ripple stumbles to a knee.
Ripple?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Just lost my way a little bit. And as they get up, you notice in full T2 style, their leg stays beneath the mist, and as they step forward, parchment again comes up, all like it's been superheated and brittle, and just falls away. Ripple steps forwards, just on their one leg, and drops to the ground. I'm okay. And as they fall, you see Massacre, the Rhinotaur, just for a brief moment, and they hit the deck. Yeah, just push him off the bridge. You all along. And I got away with it as well. Fun for them pesky kids. As they turn around to face you, you see a goblin face, no longer the Rhinotaur, and you see that long lost friend of Sketch, just kind of smiling, big broad toothy smile and the moustache. Their left eye just falls and crumples. Dried out parchment. They kind of just sit now, their one leg, they're just kind of sat staring at the ground, like looking down and haven't seen what's going on. You can see that big smile on their face, and you start to see the coloration go away.
Velk, all pretense is gone now. Tell me, what is happening to you?
As you say Velk, they look up, that big smile, their eye missing, and you see the features of Velk. Big moustache, the gnome before you, their book that floats next to them when they're chronicling on an evening drops and softly bounces on the ground, and the mist comes up, and you can see the book no longer enchanted, just kind of there, and the pages start to really slowly, and they're going backwards. Velk is just staring at you, smiling.
What's happening? Is your story ending? Is it starting again? What is happening?
Bjorn thinks that all the pages must continue to turn to tell a good story.
Is this goodbye? Velk?
Just kind of smiles at you, and then kind of their head tilts a little bit. And you see now that there is ink kind of seeping through, like a bloody wound under a white shirt. It's this black ink kind of seeping through Velk's clothing, all about him. That big smile, his one eye's now missing.
This is goodbye, friend. I will keep the book. I will continue to turn the pages. Tell the story.
Bjorn thinks telling stories around a campfire is a good... Just pages to ash. And then you're the lightning... And the ash of the parchment that was once Velk is gone to the mists of the realm of Alshin.
The book's still there.
The book is still there. Thick, leather bound, more ornate than what it was perceived to be when Velk used it. It was simply a chronicler's almost notebook before, but now it has a thick sort of ancient like leather bind to it, and there's a clasp that there's no lock, but it kind of sits gently over. It looks more ornate than it used to be. It's a chunky ass, maybe in between, like A3.5.
Pick up the book. Throw it in my pack.
As you're putting it in your pack, you look around. There's no Tep. No Shadow, no Tep, no Velk.
Well, I've been alone before.
Always a silver lining, Bjorn. That's why I love you.
Rich, I don't know if your mic's placed somewhere funny, but you're like coming in and out of like it picking you up. I don't know if anyone else is doing that.
They were doing it once or twice.
I will shoulder my pack, deep breath, and carry on towards.
Making your way along these bridges, you start to feel. You feel among people. So when you first enter a village or a town or even a city, that closeness of building and person, and you kind of get the feeling now, you kind of feel yourself turning and stepping as if to let people pass or to avoid someone in front of you, and it's only now and then that you see a shimmer of colour, that silver or grey, maybe a blue if you're lucky. The tall spiralling towers around you, the lightning hitting the top, and then every now and then when it hits the top you get that boom, that sort of flash over, and you do now find yourself among a populace of Alshin. If clothing was even visible here, it is definitely flowing, loose. One that you know, if someone was to ask you back in Viconia what air elementals were, you'd be like, oh, flowy stuff. It's very much ticking those boxes. There is whether it be the stories that you've heard, but there is an element of desert wear here among the air elemental people. But with your 22, again keeping your eyes out, it mixes with what you've seen Althea wear and her fashion of Atoria. So you get like a combination of desert folk and Atorian sort of fashion, but only in glimpses. There's less of a hubbub of market square and stuff as you're coming through this place. It feels very spaced out. It doesn't feel organised. And again, every time you see this line, all these paths lead to this cloud palace. What could only be assumed as a eastern gate to this wherever you are, there is an archway of like braided, if the mist was thick enough to braid, like a three-piece braid of white, grey and a darker grey, kind of just over this kind of, what's there, like a twisted sort of metal sort of way, and it causes an archway. Beyond that archway you can see a wider path that, again, if you were to compare to Viconia, would be as if leaving a forest and the tundra before you, and at the other side of that tundra is the Cloud Palace. But nearer to you is one of these glimmering lights, these paths of light, and you can see these elemental creatures going backwards and forwards, the little flash of light where you see the material round beyond. Stood or positioned really close to where the light kind of hits something, causes the vision of the material realm and disappears again, but you see no solid anything beyond it. There is a very small humanoid, maybe goblin-esque, really squat, wiry, and they kind of move a little bit wispy, shoulder left and right. And every time these elementals come past, they not necessarily high-five them, but they touch what could be a hand every time they go through. And every time they touch that hand, you see that hand go to a hip and then back, and just kind of do this. rinse and repeat. Like one may be taking a toll.
I'll walk over to them.
They stop. The air elementals in the immediate vicinity, those that are kind of in and out, just disappear. Small forms of lightning not far away from you. And this small elemental creature kind of comes up to you and you hear a sniffing.
I am a traveller, far from home. I would like direction. If you can give them.
Similar to when you've been part of a sending or receiving of magical messages. You hear in your mind, where do you travel to? And for why?
Struggling to remember because the people that I would normally ask that question seem to have. They're not here. I can't remember. Looking for the twins.
As you say twins, they kind of look towards the Cloud Palace and then back at you, and you hear again in your mind, you seek audience.
I do, yes.
Then continue your path. They will only grant you audience if you do not insult the air.
Just straight that way.
Gestures towards the gargantuan Cloud Palace with a tempest above it. And then take a left to the shed.
I will try my best not to insult anything or anyone. Thank you. Do you require a payment?
Only to leave or come back, and gestures towards the material portal.
I can go home through here?
For a price. You can return for a price. What do you have to offer? Silver is of no importance.
Then I only have myself.
Just a haw for all of it, aren't you? A bargain, you say?
My stories, experiences, my senses.
You are cold.
I am.
You are not a dwarf.
I was not always.
Do you wish to return?
To the material plane, or to what I once was?
They are caught off by your return question. You're not convinced they were asking either of that, just on their reaction. If you wish to return to what you once was, speak with the siblings openly, and the twins may offer a way. If you wish to return home, you can go now, for a price. If you wish to return here, once going home, there will also be a price. This is how the bridges work.
I must speak to the twins first. But I will be back. I have friends waiting for me.
In the material realm?
Yes.
Just kind of steps back. And then you just feel a nudge on your shoulder as a larger animal comes past. Gives them a bit of a high five. They put it to their hip and they disappear. And where before you saw a mountainous region beyond that portal, you now see a forest. And they disappear.
Thank you.
They just nod.
I turn away and walk to the palace quicker.
Approaching the palace, it is not something you would have ever believed to witness, that one could take a mountain, shape it to look as it does, and call it a place of residence. There is a difference between living within a mountain and forging a home at its heart. But to see this palace up close, if you even try to look up to where the tempest and the blue storm above it is forming, you're likely to fall over backwards. You stand before a mountainous palace. There is no words beyond can summon beyond the obvious. This is a creation you've never witnessed. A single tear formed from the mist because you were dead dwarf. Yeah. As you walk towards it, there is a rush of air, as you would expect if gates were opening. And before you are two, maybe 7 foot tall, humanoid-shaped, what Althea has pointed out as you've gone through Atoria as like myrmidons. Like they've got that muscle caress and the Corinthian helm, and they have spears made of mist and air. A thicker forming of air at the tip. And they step towards you. They don't have the features of the humanoid shape they take, just the almost air-like silhouette, but they are clear to what they are. They step / float towards you, and the spears coming across, and these two are the most physical present you've seen since coming here, other than the buildings and the geography. And they just stare at you, and without passing message or word or anything like this, you feel the question of state your intent. Yet there is no word passed.
I seek an audience with the twins.
The one on your left produces a small orb. It is maybe the size of an orange. It is as if smoke has been encapsulated in this glass orb. The glass itself, you're not even sure it's glass, but there's definitely a form to the orb. Again, no word is passed. It's just that feeling as if you're remembering someone ask you a question and you feel the need to answer it. Will you speak truthfully? And they hold the orb towards you as if to touch, press, take, lick.
I am not guileful. I speak the truth always, sometimes to my detriment, I have been told.
The orb floats from his hand, or their hand, to just sit in front of you, and they both step back, but the spears remain crossed while that orb is still in front of you, and it kind of pulses. Woom, woom. Do you do anything? Their
the spears are still crossed?
They've stepped back, but their spears are still crossed. And the orb just sits like here.
Do I speak into the orb?
They just stare at you and the orb.
Do I step forward?
They just stare.
Okay. I studied the orb.
Can do.
Is it got like? Is it? It's solid. Like glass.
It feels like a glass ball filled with smoke, or looks like a glass ball filled with smoke. The glass itself, you're pretty sure it's not glass. It's just got that transparency to it and smoothness that could be glass, but who knows here. About the size of an orange. Give me an Arcana check.
Natural one.
It's just a weird looking smoke ball, mate.
Who let Bjorn out on his own?
There is nothing that you believe that's given. It's nothing. It's not giving anything away. You've essentially got to work it out for yourself because there's no magical memory that you're pulling on right now.
Okay, I'll speak into the orb then and say I respectfully request an audience with the twins.
Little wisps of smoke and mist flick out like a static ball, and they kind of reach out towards you, and they get larger and larger. Again, just reaching out towards you. Do you back off? Do you smash it? Do you?
No, keep hold of it.
One flicks out and catches your beard and just stays there. It's just kind of another one, and you now have these like static lines of mist just clinging to your beard, and then to your shoulder, and the orb starts to move up and above you, and then like a net of misty lightning, there's a description for you, all around you to your feet until you are in a not necessarily a cage, but like this net is hung and loose over you, so it's not now on you, it's just around you. You hear lightning. The next thing you do, you look up, you see the tempest, the eye of this tempest storm above this palace. And for a split second you swear that it is an actual eye with a pupil, iris, everything, looking down at you. And it goes white light. And you disappear.
Bjorn's dead.
It's been an absolute fucking pleasure.
That's one way to stop the party being split. Just kill off one side of it. Just completely.
I warned you. So. No. You're off to bed, Luce. Yeah. They're all waving at you. Let's see.
It's my best friend.
You have to wave up there, Luce, so they can see you like that. There you go.
Hi.
See that witch?
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
it is Rich. Yeah.
Hi, witch.
Remember,
Hi, Lucy.
it's been years since you've seen the others.
Not Amelia.
She's seen it. Yeah, maybe one at the event.
You saw me at LARP
She was at
in
the
August.
Oh yeah, that is fair. That is fair.
Yeah, but I'm the
Probably
important
in
one.
August.
I'm the important one because I'm the first 7 of Lucy's best friends.
But you're in the first 7 best friends.
No, I am the first 7 best friends.
Yeah.
You're the first 7 best friends.
It only changes when you get to number 8.
Mate, I don't know where I fall in this
You off to
list.
bed?
I'll have to ask her in there.
All right, that's weird.
All right then.
And that's hot as well.
I know, it's just
Go.
been made.
No.
Bye,
Night,
witch.
Lucy.
No
Bye,
one else,
Lucy.
no. Everyone else, bye.
Come on.
Bye, everyone else.
Rich has become first 7 best friends. It was complicated.
My boss is called Matthew, and I call him Mateus. So earlier on a call with him, I got Lucy to shout Mateus. I'm fired now, but it was a good laugh.
But I had a great time.
Yeah. Right. So, whilst Captain Airborne,
No, Bjorn.
yeah. Wow.
That was so good and so bad. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Bjorn.
Bjorn.
Brilliant.
You can have inspiration on Sunday, Mel. I don't give inspiration for roleplay or really cool moments in the game. I give inspiration for terrible dad jokes.
In other games.
It doesn't really matter where they fall.
Oh, this is
Sometimes
loud.
it's just-
This is loud.
Sometimes it's just when we're playing like a computer game in the evening, someone will say something truly hilarious and Brian's like inspiration.
Right. Hopefully.
You'd think I'd get it more often being his wife, but he doesn't think I'm funny. So there's that.
Right. Back on the ship. The cockroach with my soul in it. Velcad it. I know. Don't kill the cockroach.
Well, at least it's safe forever if Elk's gone. Just saying.
Yeah,
That's
if.
actually true.
It's a big if. So, he's mine now. Back on the ship. Phase. Other than seagulls and water sloshing against the ship, there's Wolfbearer, there's Althea, there's Etheria. Rhea's just popping her head over the crow's nest. That was a mad 18 seconds. Phase, you are. This is straight after. You're on your knees. You're upset. Althea's on 1 hit point. Etheria's on 12.
And we still have not Wolfbearer, Owlbearer?
Yep.
No,
Wolfbearer.
Wolfbearer. We've got Wolfbearer, not Owlbearer.
Owlbearer died.
Owlbearer dead, Wolfbearer here.
Get rid of all the bearers. Wait until Bearer
tried.
comes in.
Bear.
You can't do that.
I can, with his mate Paul. You'll work it out.
I'm just going to sit there, sort of head in hands. It's very hard to take me seriously right now.
It's just adorable.
She's a baby. She just needs cuddles sometimes. She'll piss off in a minute.
No,
get it.
no, she can stay forever.
She's a very cute cat. Yeah, I'll just sit on the deck, I'm sort of crying, hands over my face, not really looking at anyone or wanting to engage with anyone, because I just tried to kill him, so it seems a bit rough.
I'm gonna fly straight down and just kind of hold Phase and wrap my wings around her.
Sorry. I'll just say and nuzzle into Rhea and cry some more.
Wolfbearer's just sat against the mast, slides down it. He didn't, he wasn't involved in the death to the face, but he's still a little bit wary of the scene that just happened, bless him. He's eyeballing Etheria a little bit. Go on, Etheria.
Etheria is also crying a bit and walks off on their own and just finds a quiet spot on the boat to sit and think.
I'll jerk my head up and go, "Oh, Althea, you're really, really, really hurt. Come here. And I'll.
As
which
Phase,
is probably a really
goes
scary thing to say.
As she goes towards Althea, Althea's like, Please, don't touch me.
I'm not going to hurt you. I promise. I'm so sorry. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 5th level. That's 5d8 plus 4.
Damn.
That's true love right there.
And you get to roll it because I'm lazy. Unless it's going to bother your cat, in which case I will roll
it's fine. I have 2 arms.
You get to roll it because I'm lazy.
5d8, yeah?
5d8 plus 4.
Okay.
Some DMs. An absolute
That is 18.
There you go. Have 18 hit points.
Is it not plus anything?
It's
Yeah,
plus
so
4.
I rolled a 14.
Oh,
plus
right, I
4.
see. Yeah.
Oh my god. You rolled a 14 on 5d8.
Yes, I rolled a 3, a 1, a 2, a 1, and a 7.
If I'd have rolled it, you'd have had 32.
Well,
But anyway.
some DMs. Enjoy your 18 hit points.
Better than nothing. Please.
Fez, can you give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
No, I don't want to.
I mean, you'll fail if you don't like it.
I don't want to, I'm lazy.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'm not that lazy. I just need to find my d20. 1 second, hold that thought. I've got a lot of them. Okay, wisdom saving throw 16.
16.
Yes.
Oh dear.
We should all be very grateful I'm a cleric at least because I rolled an 8.
That's cool. So those stats I sent you, get them back. No. as you go around healing, you go towards Althea, and there is a flash of memory, like the stop. It's gone. You look around reality. You're still yourself. In that flash of memory, you see like a black smoke that's kind of. It's got no source. It just kind of just smoke, and you carry on. You pump your healing into Althea.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
pump it.
Yeah, okay. Bumblebee girl. You pump the black smoke into Althea and heal the memory. As you turn to see where Etheria's gone and Wolfbearer, just you can smell the smoke now. You see another flash, and you kind of now trying to bat it away as it just appears in front of you. And you see the broken stone and burnt rooftop of the school. And you're kind of looking around again. There's that panic. You start looking for the little ghost children that were there before. They don't appear. And then you kind of stare ahead out over the lake. And you start to see tears in reality as your memory starts to form in a IMAX style vision in front of you over the lake. You start to see Ravenholm, the town you grew up in, the people you knew, the people you worked with. You've had a similar vision before when you walked through this during the week long. 17 years ago.
I remember.
Yeah.
Ish.
But it's a ruined time. It is definitely post whatever happened. You're standing there, and then you realise that you're in pain, but it's like a phantom pain. There's no wound upon you, but you can feel that pain. Looking down, you can see your soul forged part of yourself kind of flicker in and out of what it used to be when it was all flesh to what it is now. Walking from the flames and smoke of the school, you see 3 entities. You see what looks like Gunnar in a cloak, hood pulled down, covered in blood, visceral, claret, pick a word, grinning broadly, their flaming blade, the flames on the blade just dying out as they sheath it at their side. You see the false angel you fought, where Bjorn died. She is smiling, but not as broadly and childish as Gunnar, but in a sort of smug grin. And you see the third keeping their hood up, walking with a staff, as if needing it to walk. Shorter, kind of avoiding your stare as you look at these 3. You can see Gunnar and Natasha, was it? Not Natasha.
Natathryn.
No, Natathryn's the dragon.
Damn it.
Natathryn's one of the 6.
The orc dancer.
The swan lady.
With the wings that...
No.
Yeah, with the swan wings.
Yeah. Was it Natasha?
I'm not really sure, sorry.
It's
Her name's Natasha now.
the one that
I will
Bjorn...
let you know in a minute.
The one that killed Bjorn. You can see them 2, clear as crystal clear in this vision, this memory, but you can't see this hooded figure with the staff. Give me a perception check as your heart's going 1,000 miles an hour.
I have made sure I've got the right character sheet up, not the one I was playing with yesterday. It gets a bit confusing. Oh, it's good. It's very good. What am I doing? Perception.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not Etheria, so 23.
Okay.
Cortova.
Say again.
Cortova.
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 Yeah. Natasha is one of the knights. Okay, yeah. Don't worry. I write a lot of random shit, man. So you see Cortova, you see Gunnar. With your perception of 20 plus, The person hunching in the robe with the staff, they're tall, so they're deliberately hunching. You can see a silver hair just kind of hanging like down, like in the hood, and the staff is actually quite ornate, with wolves running all the way up the staff to the top.
Can I interact with this scene at all?
It is projected beyond the ship,
Onto the
over the lake. No, not onto the water, in the air in front of you, but over the lake.
I'm going to step closer to the one with the staff and see if there's anything else I can make out from closer to. I know that it's not real, but I'm not entirely sane, so I mean.
You are on that verge of breaking, in that this is a reality you know, but you couldn't remember. And now your brain is slowly piecing that together, that this is an actual memory rather than a vision of what's going on. But as you do step towards, just towards the vision itself, like I say, it is projected out, like across, above the lake. You get to the end of the ship as you get closer, and you go to step. And Wolfbearer's there, and just kind of tugs on your arm. No. Stay with us. You look at him, and he sees what you see. He's looking at it and looking at you, and he's stay with us. And he looks at Althea and Etheria, who, despite their state physically and mentally, you can also see this memory of Faze.
But I need to find out who that is. I need to know who that one is.
You need to stay on the ship. And he gestures at Althea and Etheria. She needs to stay on the ship, yes? Like, help me.
We can hear and see and
everything.
This interaction.
Everything. Okay. You can see Faze's memory playing out in front of you.
Okay.
And Wolfbearer is very much a case of, to you two, hey, hello?
Yeah.
Like,
Faze, you do need to stay with us. We can't split up. Heaven knows where Bjorn and Velk are, but we can't split up. You need to stay with us. We've got, I don't want to say a greater purpose, but we have so much going on at the moment. You can't just leave us.
You see this?
I do. I see this, and I understand that this is a completely monumentous, horrific, pivotal point for you, but you can't leave us. It's not happening.
You get a pain in your gut, Faze, and you drop to your knees, screaming in agony. Don't worry about the method of it. Screaming in
Billy
agony.
just drops off camera.
Mute yourself.
All you can hear is through Richard's microphone.
Oh God, you're in absolute agony, and the vision kind of flickers out, and you close your eyes, you stare at the wood of the deck. Wolfbearer's around you, Althea, Etheria around you, Rhea's come, obviously still with you, wings like now again coming around you, and you kind of pull yourself to your feet, and you arch your back and kind of spasm for a moment, and another vision appears across the sky in front of you, beyond the ship. It's further along. You can see them bringing out the children on stretchers and the adults nearby, and you can see now that the massacre was beyond where you taught. It was the local folk that would, bake bread for the school, or that community that spread out to almost a village-esque size. And you can see now that this wasn't just a focus on here. This entire area was decimated. You see them bring somebody out, long dark hair, pale skin, remnants of the Red Lady on their attire. You see yourself on one of these stretchers, full on vaded, absolutely broken, burnt, cut. Some part of you still beautiful, some might say, and the other ruined. You reach and touch where your soul-forged metal and enchanted woods are, and that magic flowing through you. And you kind of follow it and follow it as they stretch yourself among with the others. And you can see people running past, and people are vomiting, people are crying, people are trying to be stoic. There are plenty of folk wearing symbology of the woodcutter in regards to the healing side and bringing people back, bringing people where they can. You drop again. You kind of fall into Rhea's wings now. She holds you up with her mighty strength. She holds you up, Wolfbearer helping, and you kind of go into a fetal position on the deck of the ship. That your friends are around you, and Etheria. Kill all the children. Etheria's just stabbing the vision. The steel wind strike. Oh yeah. As you curl up, you can now see that there is blood pouring onto the deck, but there's no wound from you. And within the blood, you see that shimmer of a vision in that pool of water, and it is almost like a scrying now. You don't see the whole interior of this building you're in. And while you're laid there on your stretcher, when you get put on almost like a hospital bed, you can see the woodcutter priests and priestesses running around, and they're putting magic into those that it may help, doing what they can, even with mundane medicines such as bandages. Disgusting. However, there is a scene going on about you, and you can only see when it passes by your bed. You don't see the rest of it. And then within the blood, it calms. There's no rippling around the blood. And you just hear footsteps coming towards your bed. A leather gloved hand just kind of puts their hand on your good shoulder. Don't worry, dear. The Red Lady will see you. Just kind of pats you. And as they step away, you just see in the blood a lock of grey hair and a staff with wolves carved and ornately running up the staff. And just before the blood disappears, one of the priests just turns and goes, "Oh, thank you, Lord Everdark. We'll see she's okay." And and the blood seeps into the wood, and you are no longer racked with pain, but you are remembering quite fast that day.
I'm gonna sort of push away from Rhea a little bit and go, "What the fuck? Memories. That was a lot of information for any one person to take in. Everdark was. Why was he there? What was he doing? Why would he want to kill a bunch of children?
Because
What's
he's a
wrong with
dick.
that? We know that.
Why would he kill them then save you?
I guess you did the same. Sorry.
Etheria walks away.
I am so sorry. I don't know what happened. I'm not sorry to Etheria, to everyone else. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hurt any of you. I didn't want to hurt any of you.
Didn't do shit to me. And then she kind of reaches out and touches Althea and casts Cure Wounds at 4th level.
Trying to make you feel better.
One of Althea's black eyes just heals over.
You've had a bad
They're
day.
yellowing.
Do you want me to roll that, Hannah? Oh, you're rolling.
It's a 16.
Thank you.
I only get D4s.
I thank you. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna rip that guy's legs off.
I approve. That sounds like a good way of healing. I think it's a good coping mechanism. I approve. Everdark being involved with that day and what happened to you. is troubling, given the way that he seems to be not playing with us, but he seems to always the things that he's done with Rhea. Didn't he summon her to a meal with him or something? Like, he seems to be entwined in all of our kind of why we're here and why we're together. But why? Like, what's he
Rhea,
doing?
remembering the dinner, just kind of violently gags.
I feel like we're pawns in some kind of bigger game or something that, I don't feel like I've got the whole story as to what is going on and why. I'm just confused and I don't like it, and it makes me feel very uncomfortable.
You're right. It's like there's some large, bold puppet master.
Yeah, exactly. With a bald head and a Yorkshire accent. But yes,
We're not ready to deal with Everdark yet. I mean, you saw how difficult it was to deal with the angry, winged one. Look what happened to Bjorn.
That's true.
I don't want all of us to end up as undead dwarves.
No, that I don't want to be an undead dwarf.
Also, I don't want to go through that sort of afterlife thing again. That wasn't. Yeah. Is everyone okay? Is everyone alive, breathing? I haven't accidentally killed someone.
No, we managed to. I don't want to say fix it, but we got through to you. We knew that you were in there. It's fine. Everyone's
I
okay.
remember being very big.
You were. It was scary.
I think
Very, very scary.
I think Althea was taller, but
Always, or with a half an inch. It's always.
Your
I think Althea was taller than me, like that.
your friend Etheria, I don't think she's handling it.
Etheria casts greater invisibility on herself and
Drowns.
carries on walking.
I could have sworn they were.
Etheria.
No.
I mean, it's a big ship, but where are you going, Etheria?
Kind of gone off the boat. Etheria.
We just hear a distant splash.
After casting that, she will misty step up to the crow's nest.
Cool.
I think.
Etheria.
And it's greater invisibility, so.
I think with everything that we've been through as a group and individually, I can understand why Etheria would see these spectral children as a potential threat. I don't think they acted with, the term's been thrown around that they murdered children. I don't think that was the case. It was a vision.
Serious, Althea.
Pardon?
I wasn't serious.
No, I know, but it's a
Had
very
choice.
it's a very intense thing to go through, and I think when we all feel threatened like we have, and with the stuff that we've been through together, I can understand why she had that reaction. I was very much fixated on trying to get you to not kill me, so
It was terrifying.
Sorry about that.
Maybe
And-
maybe you should get the dwarf and the one with the tash.
where did they go?
Where?
They went to find the
Downstairs.
twins. The engine room, I think, didn't they?
I think they did go downstairs.
The
Also,
engine.
does anyone have a spare sword or like an axe? I had to throw mine off the ship to get you back.
Oh no!
I have
Rhea
this.
pulls out a hand axe.
A little bit small, rare. Anything?
Wolf Bearer's got a battle axe, being of the Bride Mountain, so it's medium, one-handed.
That perfect, if you don't mind. I don't need it now, but should we? I mean, I don't have a weapon, and it's really most of what I can do. So,
I think
Here,
Well.
that gives you a battle axe.
thank you.
there's nasty things in the water, right?
I assume so. Have we
I
encountered
seem to
any nasty
remember there
things?
being nasty things in the water, AD.
Yep.
More than likely.
There were
Yeah.
Big
shapes.
nasty things.
There were shapes
Oh, yeah,
that none of
shapes.
you had
Yeah.
yet decided to dive in.
Yeah.
Splash.
After the sword, one of them comes up wielding Gunner's sword. That's it.
Fireball!
Excalibur.
Yeah.
Excalibur out of it. Look.
That's it. It's campaign 6 sorted right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
should
not
we
a
go
lot. I can walk on the water. Does that help us in any way, shape, or form in this scenario?
I thought we were going downstairs to find Velk and Bjorn, maybe.
I was going to look for your sword.
Oh no, it's fine. The sword caused more trouble, I think, in the end. Like, it was Gunnar's sword. Although it had some very nice, magical properties, and it was a very nice weapon, I feel like we might be better without it. But we should have maybe destroyed it and not just thrown it away for someone else to find. But we'll come back to that.
I'm sure if someone shows up with it in hand, I definitely won't go insane and try to kill them.
Well, hopefully it's someone we don't like, and
Adie's
then
like,
you just
"Ooh."
kill them.
I follow the dice.
You have become our secret weapon, phase. Let's just hope the
Wouldn't
next
it be
person.
nice if I could do that on command?
Yeah, the next person that wields that sword is someone that we don't like.
Just pass it out. How much for them potions? 75 gold. You said just hold this sword.
Meet our friend.
Yeah.
Hello.
So what were you doing? Who's doing what?
Etheria, we're gonna go and find Bjorn and Valk.
I'd really
Yeah.
like us to stick together. I'm a bit worried that they've been gone, and that's just
They
happened.
went downstairs.
I know they've only gone downstairs, but they haven't come back yet. And we're
It's only been a minute.
yeah,
It's true.
and I mean, it might be wise for us all to talk about what we've just seen and this whole Everdark involvement.
I don't want to talk about the Everdark involvement.
I know, but we do need to. So,
You nearly killed all my friends. And
yeah.
Who in their right mind has ever needed the input of Belk and Dawn?
I'm sorry, going.
Let's just we'll just leave them there. Let's start solving.
I
the
wonder if
problems
they'll
now.
have any insights. I wonder what Bjorn thinks. Belk?
Hey,
All right,
solve
let's stay
puzzles
split.
so much faster.
We could, to be fair, yeah.
we need Velk to tell us what Bjorn thinks anyway, so we need to find both
It's
of you.
true. We need to find at least Velk.
Etheria?
Fireball.
It's gone to a weird place now.
Who's going downstairs?
I'm hoping all of us. Etheria, come downstairs.
Hope is
Althea's-
a great word, but I need to know.
Althea's going to stand by the door and just point and wait for everyone to walk through and then go in
I'm
after
coming.
her.
Wolf Bearer will follow after Fizz.
There's some blood on your. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's fine. It was me. It was. I got in the way when you
Althea's,
hit
wasn't
Althea. Yes, there was a lot of it before. I tried to get most of it off, but nearly drowned.
Before Etheria drops down, she's sat in the crow's nest crying and just letting the tears drip into her hand. And as they drip into her hand, she squeezes, and well, she's invisible, but she feels a magic leaking into that, and will imbue however many sorcery points into what she's collecting.
Nice. In your mind, Etheria, you hear the voice of Felicity, who also happens to be a bald northerner. We can leave. I can fly us away.
We could, but no, I have to make it right. My job's to protect them, just like you protect the others. That's what we do.
I'm not sat in a nest crying.
No.
Then protect.
Yes. Etheria will finishing whatever she's doing in her hand, will drop down and she'll stay invisible, but just wander after them.
Invisibly, your pink scales radiate as you feel divine magic take hold of you, and Felicity cast Death Ward on you.
Nice.
Etheria,
Felicity the Wyvern.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Sorry, carry on.
Etheria, I'm going to need you to give me some indication of when you're through the door, because I will just stand here until I know that you've walked through it.
Fireball!
Yeah, I'm not asking you to, become visible again, but just like whistle as you go through or something.
How tall am I compared to you? I'm like 5 foot.
You're like 4 foot, and I'm like 5'10". All right.
Why are you all so short? Anyway.
I think Etheria
I'm
is
6'2".
I like short, thick people. It's a thing.
Okay.
I'll gently pat Althea's thigh as I walk past.
Etheria is 5'5".
Okay.
5'5".
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Gonna
I'm not
assume that was
short,
you, Etheria. And then if that's everyone, Althea will go at the back.
Just as we're going through, I'll go. Etheria, I'm sorry for lashing out. You didn't do anything wrong. You were doing your best to try and fix things, and really, this was all my fault. This really was not your fault. This was definitely my fault.
Althea nearly died. It was the sword's fault. We'll blame the inanimate object. It was the sword's fault, not the person that wielded it.
I'll take Faze's hand and drop it,
Ah!
holding into her hand.
Sorry. Drop your holding in.
Yep.
What is it you had in your hand?
It was my tears,
Yep.
imbued with my magic, and it looks like a little tear-shaped jewel.
Cool. Wolfbear returns. There's no more downstairs.
What do we see where we are?
Give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Well, I'm holding this. Actually, I can't. I'm too busy going. Why have I got a jewel?
7.
Etheria, you wanna join in on the
3 +
one's
4.
one's just refused to do it and the other one's shit.
Did you say perception?
Yep.
I'm not refusing. I'm confused. Someone's just handed me a wet crystal.
I'm not
Raya
refusing.
Raya the druid with the wisdom, like the you know
With the wisdom and
the
the,
druid chime
and
in,
the
yeah.
I keep forgetting because she's not on camera.
Well, after
sorry.
however many months off,
Perception.
You want me to look
I
at
have-
stuff?
Perception.
Not yet.
yes.
Hang on.
Go on,
I've got
Etheria.
plus 0, but I rolled 19.
Hey, 20. Unlucky.
Sorry, what?
Raya, perception.
28.
Yeah, okay.
Jesus fuck.
It was a
Made-
natural 20.
All
I
right.
got
fair
a high roll and you had to ruin it.
The
No,
first good
there
roll
is like,
I've had
I
in
can
2
see
days.
shit.
Plus, I'm basically a bird. I'm very perceptive.
Nice. So, Etheria, you're looking around the place, and you can, when you've been up the mountains real high, you get a smell of the air, of like how fresh and crisp it is. Yep. And it's all about the cargo area where you are. It's really breezy down here. There's not. I mean, you'd be worried there's holes in the ship. It's that breezy. This bit's probably under the water. Your druid, Raya, what you notice, Raya, is torn pages, ink scribbles across those pages, and a light beneath the pages. Like you'd put them together before starting a fire, say, and there's a light under it.
I pick up the thing and look at the lights.
As
Now
soon
I'm
as
blind.
as soon as you pick it up, the light pours through, and you can see beyond you a stormy grey land with tall spires, very akin to the picture in Discord. And you see a small, squat elemental creature just holding out their hand. And beyond them, a palace of clouds. Like they've just torn a hole and they just hold their hand out.
I think we go down here.
Why?
If you go down, it's through the ship, is what it looks like.
Because it seems right.
Uh huh.
All right. I mean,
Well-
look, at this point, it's not the weirdest thing we've done, Althea.
No.
And
Oh.
plus, if it looks weird, it's probably where Bjorn
Oh,
is.
but a lot of the weird things we've done have got done. I think is.
Sorry,
Fairy
Jason,
can't
even
help
giggle
but
from
laugh at
downstairs.
Epheria's gonna send a message to Faze and say, keep out of that, it's a promise. I will never hurt you again. And then he's gonna run down the stairs. Go ahead.
I assume I can hear. Etheria! Etheria.
Raya just
Etheria.
grabs the hand
I'll check it out.
that is out
No.
reach to her.
I will absolutely follow Etheria because Etheria's gone. I'm like, no, absolutely not. Are you going on your own?
Maybe we should think about going. No, they've already gone. They've already...
As this is important, as each of you go through, do you high five the elemental?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it holding its hand up?
Absolutely,
did you
yes.
say?
Raya would
It's holding its hand out
definitely do that.
to touch. It's the only options you have are yes or no. That's all I need to know.
Yes.
Do you high five the creature? So
Hell
Fizz,
yeah.
Raya, Althea,
Yeah.
you
You went
No
silent.
idea what you just said
you went
then.
silent.
Hello.
That's all right.
Hi.
You were on. It just did what
Oh, right.
Beyond did earlier.
Um,
Do you high
just
five?
watching them as I'm thinking, like maybe we should think about this. See, weigh up our options, see what's going on, and just watching them go as I'm talking. She takes a big deep sigh and goes and high fives the
Remember,
creature.
you might not remember it because you're 12, but the McDonald's advert where the chicken nuggets jumped out and landed in ketchup and little parachutes.
Yeah.
So awesome. What hell, jolly good. Whee! So, do you high five, Althea?
Yes.
Cool. Etheria.
I obviously disassociated on some of the description there, but if its hands are out and it looks like it's... So I don't know if it would high five as such, but
It's
possibly
not
at
high
least reach
five.
out.
Its
Yeah.
hand is out, as in to receive
Okay.
offering.
Right, yeah. If it looks like it wants
Sort
to
of fist
receive something,
bumping.
I'd probably just go to put a coin in and carry on going.
Okay, so as you put the coin in, the coin goes through its hand and your hand touches it.
Yeah.
Wolf bearer. Well, fuck that right off. See ya!
A lot of
Thanks for
people
the
are
axe.
smarter than
See
us.
ya.
Yeah. As Wolf bearer's about to say, should somebody stay with the ship? And you all go, lemmings, lemmings, lemmings. Looks around the place
Did you really think we were going to change now, eh?
and high fives the the air elemental.
Learn by doing.
Kinesthetic learners.
Fuck's sake. As you come into this realm of Al Shin, you immediately see everything described to Beyond. If you can't remember it, go watch the VOD afterwards. Or look at the picture in Discord. There is lightning going off crazy. It is energetic. It gets louder. There is an aggression in the air, like a hostility. It's as if folks have gone into hiding when a beast of the night is stalking the streets. When in villages and hamlets who don't have the magics and the skill in battle as such as yourselves, and those farmers would hide from a wolf stalking an easy prey. The storm above the Cloud Palace, when you come through, it's as if it shifts, almost like a heat haze in front of it with the air and they going in front of it. Can you all give me a wisdom save, please?
Oh man.
Yes, I can.
Great invisibility doesn't last very long either, so I'll have popped back into visibility by now.
No worries.
Ah! Again.
30-20.
Cool. Althea?
19.
Fizz?
This +8 is saving my ass today. 17.
I'll be the judge of that. Etheria?
10.
Cool. Wolf Bearer? Fucking hell. So everyone except Raya has disadvantage on their next initiative roll.
Ah, suck it, bitches.
As
So
the
aggressive.
air around you feels like the reality of it is warping, and that you've got a bit of a slow motion-esque feel to it, similar to how Bjorn was when he came in. Wolfbearer is disorientated far more than than normal, and he's kind of really trying to get his grounding, which is not a great thing to do in the elemental realm of air. And before we carry on, we're going to have a quick break. Yeah? Everyone good with that?
Yay, break time.
We'll have about 15 minutes, so that takes us to past 12:30.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens on to about 11:30. Yep.
Nice.
So anyone watching, thank you. Anyone not watching, haha, you missed out. Join us in 15 minutes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Okay, bye.
Hello? Hello. We're back. Let's assume we're back. Right. There is a storm a-brewing. You are in the realm of... Welcome back, everybody. You are in the realm of Alshin. The air elemental plane. Colossus, baby. Bjorn has disappeared outside the Cloud Palace. Etheria, Faze, Rhea, Althea, and their friend Wolfbearer, who during a charity week-long stream, they forced to join their party through the DM's own plot and magical coins. But at least you got rid of Elk. And his bag of magic items. So, Etheria, Faze, Rhea, Althea, you're in the realm of Alshin. There's lightning cracking off everywhere. You see the spires. You can see just cracking one off. You can it's just filth. You see the gates of fog and mist, easily big enough to essentially be part of a large fort-like wall around this palace. There are two large guards. Althea, you notice them to be in a similar sort of shape, attire, decoration as the Myrmidons of Etoria, in that cuirass and helm and such. They have large spears that seem to be made of the air itself condensed into death. And just as you look across to them, you see a net of white light just collapsing on itself, and you swear it collapsed in on a dwarf looking a bit pale.
So, where do we look for Beyond? Oh, wait, there's this guy. Do I need to give you anything else?
You hear a voice in your mind akin to when you've received magical message before in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Payment is already taken.
Is it permanent? What you've taken?
Yes. The answer is confused.
What did you take?
Right, that makes more sense. Thanks, Althea.
I gave him a coin.
You see the coin on the floor, Etheria.
You did not.
Oh.
Merely a breath.
Oh, it's okay. I've got lots of them.
There's one less. Right when you needed it the most.
Have you seen a dead dwarf?
Yes. A year ago to this day.
Sorry?
Yes. A year ago to this day.
Have you seen a living dead dwarf?
It definitely wasn't a year ago that he came through. Does time work different? Where are we? Let's begin there.
Good
shall we?
question.
Yeah.
Good question.
You are
I
in the
think-
realm of Alshin. You commoners from the material world refer to it as the elemental plane of air.
I think that was Bjorn in that net thing. I think he's teleported somewhere.
Okay. Have you seen a dwarf that's not really a dwarf, that's mostly dead, but not quite?
Sort of in the last 10 minutes rather than year.
In the last 10 minutes, the only ones to grace my presence are yourselves. A dead dwarf is very rare
Within the last
in the
24
realm of
hours.
Alshin. A year
Within the last
ago
24 hours.
today, they wished
so-
audience with the twins, and they gestured
Yeah.
towards the Cloud Palace.
Year ago.
So Bjorn's been here a year. Okay, who do we need to speak to get our friend back?
or get to where he is.
Well, I don't really want to do that.
It might be easier than getting him to us.
Okay.
If he's been here a year.
Okay, who do we speak to retrieve the dead dwarf? That's not a dwarf. Please and thank you.
Maybe the twins. Maybe they are hosting. Maybe they are mourning. But your
Okay.
dead dwarf friend was seeking audience with them.
Did the storyteller go with him?
They were alone.
Interesting. Have you seen the small gnome with a very big mustache?
A year ago now.
Or any creature with a very big mustache. Sometimes he doesn't.
Valid point.
Yeah.
A big moustache with a very small gnome.
Or a very small. Or... Have you seen someone with a large mustache?
I have not.
Okay. How would we seek an audience with the twins? Please.
You must
thank you.
ask openly and honestly. If the guards deem you are telling the truth, they shall allow you to pass.
In the palace?
Yes, and they just kind of gesture.
Thank you for your help.
They nod.
What was your name? Sorry.
I am the toll master.
The Toll Master. Okay. What do you do with the breaths that you take?
Interesting.
Keep them until they are needed again.
What are they needed for?
To breathe.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. A ferry is going to set off towards the guards.
I'll
What?
follow.
Wolfbearer is on edge.
I thought Wolfberry didn't come.
He did.
Yeah, he eventually
Came in the end.
did the high five.
I said, you lot forced him to join your party.
We did, yeah. A while ago.
Yeah, the fairy's going to wipe away her tears and go ahead. Hand on hilt.
As you approach, the two 7-foot myrmidons come out, cross spears.
Tall.
Hello.
Hey.
Without any word in your mind or spoken out loud, you hear or feel the need to answer a question. Will you speak truthfully?
Always, it's polite.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, obviously, I'm convinced. I'm convinced.
Yes.
Either of you lying?
No.
As in,
no.
I'm asking the players.
A fairy actually believes it's good manners to tell the truth.
Raya, you going to
No.
speak?
No reason to lie.
Cool. Just in case Dyson needed. 4 orbs of glass containing what looks like smoke appear before all 4 of you. And you hear
Tap.
a different... Oh, you tap it. Phase instantly disappears.
You know, that
There
cat that
is
was
a-
killed by curiosity.
There is
I
a...
feel like-
as lightning goes off all around you, and the glass orb hits the deck, shatters. There's no actual glass, but the smoke kind of floats away, and Phase is gone.
Freya just stands there completely, like, just
How do you
complete
do?
shock.
Pairs?
I think it just takes a deep, like,
Wolfbearer is like looking at you, Etheria.
Feels like revenge.
What? And looks at the guards. What is going on here? And they just stare back, their spears crossed. If anger could be formed on a featureless thingy, they do look miffed. Or at least give off an aura of miffness. Not muff.
I cast detect thoughts.
Is that just the is it a target? Is it an aura? Is it
I think I'll.
you get surface thoughts on the target? Or
Yes,
is it an aura? Is what I need to know.
Surface thoughts on any target while it's active. I believe.
Yeah, it's
And if you
active for up to a minute.
focus, there's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
that
that's
you need
it.
to do, otherwise you get deeper thoughts.
So,
lasts for up to a minute, and I can change the target.
so is it currently on a target?
One of the big dudes.
Okay.
Mermaton.
There is a storm in your mind. You can only hear thunder, lightning, rain, the movement of clouds. It is just chaos incarnate in your mind, and you hear Bjorn say hello in Bjorn's accent.
Hello?
Bjorn. I cast message to, and I'll do it towards the big thing because that seems to be where Bjorn is.
The spear turns and points at you, as if reacting to someone penetrating their mind.
Oh, sorry, that was bad manners.
Just aims it at you.
Shall we just do what FaZe did? Seems like that's what we're going to do anyway.
Did what FaZe did look like the thing we saw as we came through and thought we saw Bjorn?
No, it was very different. So what you think the dwarf disappeared in a magical net that collapsed in.
No.
FaZe just disappeared. Quite violently.
Oh, you've become a villager.
All right, Steve.
What was happening before FaZe touched it? We were getting like a description of something and like a.
They look like glass orbs filled with smoke, all floating in front of you.
Okay.
That's as far as I got.
Okay.
Sorry.
And FaZe went.
Can I look into my orb, the orb that's in front of me? Like, do I see anything as I like take a kind of deeper look
Give
into
me a
it?
perception check. Or an arcana check. Is your choice.
Perception. That'll be a 6.
It is in front of you.
It was a 2 with +4, right?
I'm gonna look into
God damn,
mine.
we're good.
And
Perception or Arcana?
as well.
Perception or arcana?
Arcana.
Not very good at pondering my orb. Very upsetting.
I'm back.
Ah! Anyone else?
Nat 1.
Rhea?
Red doesn't even question it. She taps.
Oh, God.
Because FaZe tapped, she
The-
tapped.
Glass orb hits the ground. There's no actual glass, just the smoke spews out, and Rhea, poof. The two guards now step forward in a way that pushes Etheria, Althea, and Wolfbearer kind of back. Just their sheer presence, and there's that like gust of air that kind of, and you step
I'm sure
back
they're telling you
10
not
feet.
to do this.
I think they're getting
Anger radiates from them. Both hold spears now, moving from the three of you. Wolfbearer is hands up.
I'm sorry, can we go see our friend, the dwarf?
Again, no noise, no voice, but you feel no visitors welcome.
I think he went to see the twins.
They step forward again, and that air pushes the three of you back a little bit.
Can we wait here for him?
They step back towards the gate, and the gate of air locks on itself, and it's now just a wall of air, and the two guards stand either side of it, stoic, statuesque. FaZe and Rhea, as you both touched and disappeared, there is a rushing of wind through your hair and your ears. Right, even for you, who is used to, soaring above the mortals, this is rapid. You don't even risk extending your wings or even trying to take advantage of this. What do you call it? There's a word for it. Current. There you go. And you see Faze to the side of you. Faze, you see Raya, and you're not tumbling, but you're being rapidly moved through the air. Every now and then there are flashes of blue, which you can only assume is the lightning kicking off around where you've just been. You race towards a higher point in the Cloud Palace, the eye of this tempest above the palace itself, and you swear for a brief second that you see a large eye, pupil, everything, iris, everything, staring at you as you appear, almost apparate, in a cell. You're in a cell each, next to each other. The bars are made of air. They just kind of float and weave like so. It is not uncomfortable. The area you're in is made of the same strange iron and stone sort of material that the spires were and the floating platforms that you could see outside. There's no guards, at least that you can see. And the area before you kind of opens up a little bit. There are other cells of air around you, but they're empty. Give me... Yeah, carry on.
Bugger. Raya? Raya? I feel like we've made bad choices.
No, you made the bad choice. I just followed you.
Clearly the smart choice.
You're the smartest person I know.
What was dishonest about tapping the ball? It looked like glass. I wanted to know. Don't laugh. You're going to choke on your tea.
You touched my balls.
Touch your balls any day, baby. Excuse me. Hello.
You look at you up as hello. I don't know why that was funny. Oh. Bjorn, give me a perception check.
I think it's someone the size and intimidation of Faze saying hello.
Full plate armor, half robot face, like black on black.
12.
12.
Still covered in Althiel's blood.
12.
You hear a voice on the wind that sounds familiar. Can't quite pinpoint it, but it definitely sounds familiar. Your immediate surrounding when you come out of the net teleportation, whatever was going on there, there is a... Where are you? Where are you? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I just need to...
Wensleydale Gromit.
What? Okay,
Oh,
so...
yeah, my Wensleydale.
You appear in atop a mountain, and this mountain is absolutely, technical term, pissing it down. Lightning going off all around you. The rain is just sheet. It's just coming straight down at you. It's like there has been someone has gone to the top of this mountain with a massive clawed hand, reached into the mountain and pulled an area out of it. There is a
This
small...
rain is sheet.
Sheet rain, you know what I mean? It's sheet.
Like home in the summertime.
Exactly.
Nice.
There is a... I don't know what you call it, but there's a plateau of rock that reaches out over, like beyond the edge of the cliff where you are, and a few steps that have been built by somebody or carved by somebody onto a square plinth. In that square plinth, full-on sword in the stone, maybe a hand and a half, like a bit like a bastard sword, and the blade is similar to the glass orb. That the blade itself seems to look like glass with this smoke within it, like a dark grey smoke, and it is placed in the stone. It's not floating or anything like that, it's placed in the stone. You hear the voice of someone you recognise from... You turn around and you see not a natural stone stairway, rather than made, leading back to somewhere. This doesn't look like a palace anything, But when you look towards that stone stairway and back up, you see the storm overhead. You see lightning all around you. You are very confident that you are in the same area, just high as fuck. Yep.
I'm high as balls, man.
High as balls, man.
High as balls. Okay.
In this area is a creature that is about 12 and a half, 13 feet tall, broad-shouldered, a long flowing cape behind them, and the pauldrons themselves are like shaped cloud to mimic that of, say, some of the iron clasps that the Viconians would use to hold the cloak upon them, and it flaps out behind them in this rain and wind and storm that you are currently stood in. You are piss wet through. The rest of their features have an element of a proud ancient warrior, something you'd expect someone to create a statue of and embellish the features. Bigger muscles, broader chest, better posture, perfect beard, all that good stuff. Unless they're a, unseelie barbarian princess. You kind of look around and it's hard to see this creature before you, but they are blues, whites, greys, real dark blues, the powder blues in their hair, and they have more features about them than any of the other elemental creatures you've seen thus far walking through this realm. If you were to pick a fashion, there is a mix between that Viconian sort of heavy, like the heavy cloak with the furs around the neck, and similar to what Faze herself wears in that fashion, where the clothing is kind of tapered and fitting a physique of someone that spends a lot of time fighting. Their features are smooth. Beard was just an example in the description. Their features are smooth, but they have this long dark blue hair that sits on this massive like furred shoulder. And they just...
Are they at the top of the stairs?
Nope, they are midway. So...
But the sword is at the top of the stairs. The stone.
Yes, so to make it easier, if you go into D&D Beyond to the map...
Got a fancy axe beyond, you don't need a sword.
I know someone who does, though.
So...
She threw it in the sea for some reason. Probably to save her own life or whatever.
For some reason.
Christ, what is this campaign called again?
When glory is
Monday.
not enough.
How do we go into
No,
maps
it's
in
the
D&D
Monday
Beyond?
one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why isn't that there?
I just show up. I just do what I'm told.
How do we go to maps on D&D Beyond?
So, I think...
It should be in the drop down, and I don't know why it's not.
Tools? Is it in there?
Yeah, so if you go into...
Tools.
And there's maps. However...
I'm not showing it.
It should be... Yeah, so if you go into... Yeah, okay. So if you go to maps, it should... And there is a spectator view. Let me see.
What, just in tools? Because mine just shows that I don't have a high enough subscription for it.
2 seconds.
I think that's to create it. But...
Alright, so I've added your tokens. Once you've invited each player to the map.
Might have to invite us then.
Okay, how do I invite him? Bring players into it. You can invite them to your campaign. Under the campaign name, click. But you're in the campaign, aren't you? Let's have a look.
We are.
So if you go into the
We better be.
campaign...
Monday
If
Adventures.
we press on the campaign button, then press launch game, I think.
Yeah, launch maps. So if you go into the campaign, there's an option that
Aha.
says launch maps. It should...
Where?
That's the one.
So if you if you go into the campaign, it says
I'm in the campaign.
Monday Adventures. It says content sharing has been enabled by Ginger.
Yeah.
If you go to the right, does it not say launch maps and game log?
No, it says content management.
I got game log on that one, mate.
and game log, and that's it. No launch maps.
Do you
You
need
got
to-
launch maps.
I
Don't you?
have.
That screen.
Do you subscribe, Rich?
Yeah.
Do you subscribe, Tony?
Yeah, everyone uses mine.
I don't.
Yeah, so... But, Rich, can you see the map button?
No.
So it's not... It can't be a...
Subscription thing.
Let
You
me-
run in the map. Are you running the game? Is the map open in a tab?
The map's open in the tab. And if I go to spectator view, it will say to me, please wait for your DM to start the game session. Alright, so if I start session...
Mine does that.
If I
Yeah,
start
you start
session now...
session.
So I've started session.
So on your character sheet,
See
if
my
I go back
character
to that.
sheet?
On your character sheet, where it says campaign Monday Adventures next to long rest, is there a play button next to that?
Yeah, there is. There is.
Aha!
Press that.
Aha.
Do
Okay, we
that.
were just the wrong way. Oh, what's new in maps? Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm in.
Can you see Bjorn?
I can see you.
Yeah, as long as I move down a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
see beyond.
Good map.
Alright.
Very windy.
Cool flip.
That took us a second. Sorry about that, everyone.
And if I move up...
New tools.
New thing we're doing. A little bit.
Okay, you've got my
Please stand
chin
by.
and the top of Bryce's head.
Standing
one?
by.
Oh, the zoom on the Twitch. Right, yeah, okay.
Mm.
Because I'm looking at it, I'm going, it looks fine. What the fuck is he talking
No,
about?
the overlay.
I don't know. Used to be 6. The good old days are gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just make the map big over the entire screen.
Yeah,
we can do
it's
that.
fine.
Why not?
We'll fix it next week.
Yep.
Next time. That's a professional looking stream right there. Bottom right. Yeah.
Cool.
That much louder over the wind playing through the player, so I think it's alright.
There doesn't appear to be voices coming through the stream. Any voices?
You haven't got the desktop sound on that screen. Or yours. That turns them off.
Using... Right, that should be... Someone check now. That should be fine.
I'll turn it back up.
Can you hear you lot, yeah? And you can hear me, yeah. So, yeah. So...
Yeah,
Can-
it's working because I can
Yeah,
hear it
I,
3 times.
yeah, I heard myself. I heard myself. You
Hey, Jelly.
Jelly. So the whispers are on the air. You can't make them out. The only thing you did hear that was clear above that is what you believe to be somebody you know. They just turn and look at you. Their eyes are storm lightning blue. Did you do anything?
Are you one of the twins?
You don't have to yell at us.
Yelling over the wind.
They step 5-10 feet forwards and just pull a great sword that seems to come out of a magical sheath on their back, and it just keeps going until they have this 6.5-7 foot blade in their hand, and their hands just come together holding the blade, and they bring it down and they just face you and they say nothing.
Seems no reaction.
They're just prison for touching an orb, but what do I know?
I'm going to roll my axe, or call my axe to my hand. So this is a test. Very well.
Freedom is fought for. Freedom is bargained for. Choose your path. Roll initiative.
Oh,
At disadvantage.
I remember.
I love that Bjorn's on his own doing this.
Ah, double 18.
That's alright. I rolled shit.
That's a 20 total.
Wow.
So,
Show off.
It's the best roll digital dice has ever given me.
Can you give it to Tony? Just for future reference.
I haven't lost my touch.
wolf bear. So. Go, Bjorn.
That's such a weird reaction, but okay.
That's your bonus action gone. What do you do for your action?
I'm
Fleur.
genuinely desperately trying to remember how to play a Warlock.
Overpowered hex blade.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I
That
think you
sounds-
just do it.
Weird to some. Okay.
35 feet away. Can you move further?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can move further.
40.
There you go. As a dwarf, that's
Uh.
shocking.
His legs must be like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he's a dwarf on top and normal sized legs.
Oh my god. Still with the beard.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to run straight at it.
Okay.
Can
Can you control your token?
give me a second? I just want to. It's 60 feet away.
Is it? 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
According to if you use the ruler. 60
Yeah,
feet away.
don't worry about that. So what
Don't
happens
use the ruler.
when you put a
Okay.
map onto D&D Beyond, it allows you
Okay.
to adjust the size of the token to fit the grid.
Got you.
So don't worry about the ruler, just use the grid.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think I can control my token. Can I? Yes, I can control my token. So, okay. I'm gonna run straight at it.
Okay.
As I get within 10 feet of it, which I'm assuming is its reach, because of the size of that fucking sword.
One assumes correctly.
I'm going to use a bonus action to disappear and immediately appear behind him using Misty Step.
Okay.
I am going to strike him with my axe. Any kind of advantage for being cool?
Go for it, mate.
If there is, it'll be the first time Bjorn ever gets it.
Go for
You don't
it.
get. What, with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. If you don't get, you don't ask. If you don't ask, you don't get.
Sorry, if you don't get it, you don't ask.
Can you?
No, that's correct.
Can you give me a wisdom save before you do? Because of the whispers and voices in this,
yeah.
in this lair.
Again, Faye's in the background somewhere.
I rolled a natural 20. 80. Hang on, not for the wisdom save. The wisdom save is 15.
You take 5 points of psychic damage,
Okay.
and you have disadvantage on attack rolls as the whispers cloud your mind.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So
some-
straight roll then?
Straight roll, mate.
Did I take the nat 20? No. Fine. That is a...
You only just failed, by the way. If people are making up.
a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
As your axe hits, it hits solid. Like there's no going through this creature.
Okay. I'm going to expend one warlock spell slot. My spell slots are currently, give me a second, level 5. So that's an additional 68 top of the damage.
68. Oh, 68. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so 11 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
Then 1,
Bloody
2,
hell.
3, 6. 26 points of force damage.
Damn. Cool.
And that is the end of my turn.
Just looks at you, looks down at the wounds you've put upon it, and you can see air just kind of coming out of those wounds. The greatsword comes round for its first attack. 22.
22 definitely hits.
You take 10 points.
Oh wait, hang on. Wait. Can I have a reaction?
Yeah, you've got one.
I completely forgot. Shield. +5 to my AC, 24.
As the sword pangs off your shield and it comes back for the swipe. 16. And your shield protects it again. The force of the hit, though, that arcane shield still moves you. Oh, shit. Yes. It will then stick the sword slightly in the ground.
Okay.
And just do this to you.
All right, Neo. Fucking hell.
Right. Ew.
Okay.
Can the rest of you roll initiative, please? Except, all with disadvantage, except Rhea.
Am I actually rolling?
Yeah, all of you.
Okay.
Etheria, in that place with no one, turns to Althea, says, "I bet you 5 gold we've got to rescue Bjorn from Underworld again."
I agree with you. I'm not taking the bet. I think that's exactly where we're going.
Rhea, what did you get?
10.
10. Althea?
God.
Disadvantage 3.
Yeah, Wolf Bear got a 5 and a 6.
I got a 1 and an 8.
Oh my god, I beat Althea.
Etheria.
I got double 17s, so 18.
Oh, damn.
What the fuck?
I know.
Who are you?
Fizz.
4.
So, top of the round. Bjorn.
Okay. Ooh,
And at the same time, wisdom save, please.
Everyone.
No, just the people in there, so Bjorn at the moment.
Okay.
your wisdom save again, yeah?
Yes.
18.
18 is fine.
Okay.
You do not get attacked by the whispers.
Oh.
Lightning hits that glass sword in the stone. Bjorn?
Okay. The sword in the stone.
Yep.
When the lightning hits it,
Yep.
does anything change about the I don't know, cloud giant?
The rain lights up blue. That's about
Okay.
as much as the light catches it. The sword itself, you can see the smoke and the lightning within the glass blade kind of conflicting with one another. And then the lightning is dispersed, but nothing else seems to catch your eye. Other than the fact that it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to hit it again.
Deep thought for 10 minutes. Smack it.
30 to hit.
30? Yeah.
30. Yeah.
Definite glancing blow, mate.
That is going to be...
It's a non-Newtonian fluid.
Excellent. Yep, that's fine. So it's going to be a total of 18 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Spell slots left.
Good old warlocks.
Yeah. So I am going to I do have spell slots left.
Really, only you can know this.
A sorcerer first level spell slots. Because I'm part sorcerer. Which isn't going to help me at the moment.
Part
But I do have
sorcerer,
spell
part
slots.
hexblade, part dwarf, part human, part Asimar, part...
Bjorn is a mishmash.
He's
Yes,
a
I am
mongrel.
a mongrel. I am a mutt. Okay. So I just need to check something. Sorry about sorcery version. No, I've got no sorcery. That's fine. Okay.
You better do something after all this.
Well, I've hit it. I'm gonna attempt to move as far and as fast as I can away from him.
Physically or magically?
Yeah, towards the
Yes,
sword being
yes.
struck by lightning.
Physically or magically?
Physically.
Okay. Alright, move. Move your little self.
Get dragged back and immediately
Oh.
die.
Attack opportunity, I'm assuming.
Yep. 19 plus 6. 25.
Your
Your shield's gone in it.
Shield's gone, but shield wouldn't have helped. 24 is with shield.
14 points of slashing damage.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 points of cold damage.
I'm immune.
Cool. Etheria.
Mm-hmm.
Outside the castle with Wolfbearer and Althea, you hear the sound of battle. It's all around you. You can hear sheet rain coming down all around you. You're looking around. There's no rain. There's no one fighting. There's no blades. You feel panicked, like you're in a fight, like your adrenaline's... Panic's probably not the right word. The anxiousness, the anxiety of combat. Like, your adrenaline's starting to pump and you're looking around and you're unsure of what's going on. Those glass orbs that were in front of you, the 3 that remain, start to, around the trio of you 3, just spinning. And they get quicker and quicker.
Yeah, both blades are out. I think that's what I'm going to do, though. I will cast...
Don't stab them.
I will cast Mage Hammer on myself at
200th level.
what have I got left? 5th level.
Damn.
I've got to remember how we wrote that, but that's fine.
Yep, we'll come up.
Yep.
So as you cast Mage Armor, the 3 orbs stop, and the white static electricity, the mist and lightning, grab hold of you. You start to raise up, and Althea and Wolfbearer can see it connect to your Mage Armor around you. That has that sort of samurai-esque layering to it, and you disappear, and you. See if this works. Etheria appear. You see your character?
Yep.
Can you control him?
Yep.
Boosh. And you appear there. Obviously your action to cast Mage Armor, unless you can get it for a bonus, I don't know.
No, it's an action. Yeah.
Cool. And you appear. You see this 12-foot warrior of Viconian and Ravenholm aesthetic, smooth-faced, long hair, great sword of mist and cold. And you see, through the rain, the sheet rain, far away from you, Bjorn. What you do notice about the large elemental creature is the wounds that were upon them with the air flowing out shrink and less air pours from them. Can you also give me a wisdom saving throw, please? As you hear spectral whispers all around you.
11.
You take 5 points of psychic damage, and you have disadvantage on your attack rolls for this turn.
Great. I can't remember what sorcery stuff I've got. Oh, there is. I've got Quicken Spell. Awesome. Hey, Bjorn.
On the through the storm, Bjorn, you hear the voice of Etheria.
I'm glad Althea didn't take that bet. Right.
This is not my fault.
I mean,
So I'm going to Quicken Spell. And do I go for it?
you tell me.
I'm going to cast Summon Draconic Spirit and summon a dragon.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let's see.
A nice sparkly pink dragon.
Well, you'll have to go with copper for now.
It's large.
So, what's large? 4 squares.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can shrink that. Don't know if I can shrink that.
You pick young dragon instead, because
Aha.
that should come up as a large creature.
There we go. Yeah, well done. Mate.
Shares my initiative.
Do
takes
you
its
want?
turn
Do you
immediately after
want?
me.
Do you want copper or red?
Go copper. Why not?
Ah, that's better. Where does it appear?
I'll summon it next to the thing, I guess.
Bish.
Yeah, may as well get in there.
There you go. Pink border. That'll do it.
60 feet. I can just summon it within. So
Okay.
yeah.
And what did you say about initiative? Goes on yours.
Yeah, goes immediately after me.
Have you got all the stats for it and stuff, or do I need them?
I've gone.
Cool.
It obeys your verbal commands. No action required. So, kill. Sick him.
Okay. The dragon appears. Pink sparkles flittering off everywhere. The rain dashing off it, looking slick.
Yep.
Some small bearded, kilt wearing Mother Kipper taking photos.
So what actions does it have? Multi-attack, rend, and breath weapon. I guess we'll go with.
So multi-attack is it telling you it can do like one or two. I think it's like 2 or 3. It'll tell you in the multi-attack.
Dragon takes number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down, so that's 2. So
Cool.
it's 5th level.
Cool.
Rend. It says the dragon makes a number of rend attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down, that's 2, and it uses breath weapon.
Yep. Because breath weapon's recharged. So
So I can do 2 rends and a breath weapon.
yes.
Well, I'll do that then.
Who knew?
Yeah.
I'd have said yes anyway. To be fair. Bring it on, bitch.
Right. So it's my spell modifier apparently. On my attacks.
Apparent tally.
Spell.
Oh,
Is it spell
parrot.
attack. Or spell modifier.
Spell attack.
Ooh, +9. Wow.
There we go.
Oh.
Right. So first rend will be a 15.
15
Yeah.
misses.
With a +9. Yep. Second one will be a 22. I can math.
That one hits.
First
Claw comes in. The air creature takes it on the chest, glancing, but your second one rips into it.
1d6 +4 plus spells level. D6 +9. So that'll be 12 piercing damage.
Yep.
And then it's going to breathe in and release a 30-foot cone.
Is it a save?
It is a dexterity saving throw against my spell DC, which is 17.
Natural 18 on the first one, 10 on the other. I'll take the natural 18 before I add anything.
So it takes half on a successful. It's my dragon, so I'm probably gonna.
It'd be cold, right?
Well, I'm quite
You're
a
a
cold
force dragon, aren't
thing,
you?
but I've got mist and darkness. So I don't know. What would you say, DM?
I'll allow you to choose a damage type.
Oh, it does say my choice actually.
There you go.
So
Go on, Tony.
I've not done much of this before. I've not played in I don't know how long.
It's alright. It's not like we planned it or anything. You know what I mean?
No. I've even forgotten the choices. Oh, necrotic.
There we go. There we
I'll
go.
go with my dark sword. Why not? So that's just 2d6. So 5 and 1. 6. 6 necrotic damage.
As it
Well,
breathes,
halved.
breathes on this elemental warrior, you can see that the air kind of blackens and fizzles. Not as much as you thought because of the dexterityness. He's bendy, doesn't die. Is that Etheria's turn?
That would be, yes. We've already figured it's near, so it's like the slow-mo.
Slow-mo. Oh shit, it's on me. To the prison cells. Rhea. And the other one, Faze. You are in these air cells. Walking towards you. Dun, 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 dun. Is a almost human
Thing.
They are very striking. They have all about them is cloud and smoke and a cup of tea. Fuck yeah, lass.
That's nice in a prison cell. Cuppa for you.
Yeah, telling you.
Milk, no sugar, please.
Yeah. They have flowing silver hair. They've got a robe of mist that kind of just takes form every now and then and shifts around them. There is a stormy, like majestic aura about this person. In one hand they have a staff, and it is quite simplistic in its design, and then towards the top, almost 3/4 up, it is metallic and copper and twisted, and then it's just lightning that just sits sparking out at the top of this, taking the shape of a flared spear tip. And they come towards you. The smoke around them has facial features in it. Remember who you are. Just all about. And there are little sparks of blue in the cloud. And he steps to the cells, waves his hand, and the smoke fades away. He's about, I don't know, feels tall just because of his majesticness, but if actually stood next to, has a Tom Cruise vibe about it, you know what I mean? Less than 6 foot, but is definitely present. Gives a very short bow to both of you. I believe your friend requires assistance. And just traces their finger in the air, and you see it peel and part, and you see through that portal the storm of what seems to be a very large warrior elemental fighting a very large pink dragon, Etheria, and Bjorn. Bjorn seems to be heading in the opposite direction of the fight, towards the the sword in the stone.
Are we okay to go? Did we break a law? We didn't mean to break a law. Just to clarify before we hop through here.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Noted. And I'll go through the portal.
Geronimo!
Do you actually yell that? Because if so, that's spectacular.
Yeah.
Geronimo! Power death. You pop through the portal. Where is Rhea? Oh, there's two Rheas.
Cuddling your microphone?
And Faze.
Hi. That's me, I'm Faze.
You are Faze.
And I know that.
You appear through the portal. You see before you the large warrior fighting this pink aggressive dragon. The last time you saw this dragon was against the avatar of Penglai. Now you are both here. Please do a wisdom saving throw, please. As you hear whispers on the wind.
Mine's not a disadvantage or anything based on the day I've had.
No, it might be if you.
Aww. Got a 9.
Okay, thank you.
The lowest I
20.
get.
So, Rhea, you take 4 points of psychic damage, and for the rest of this this round, your attacks are at disadvantage. And what did you get, Faze?
20.
You're fine.
Thank you. I'd be really upset
You
if you said I wasn't.
You've dealt with enough whispers today to ignore these. These are not even close to what you're used to. Like, these are rookie-esque.
Bit steps through and goes,
Yeah.
quiet.
Finally. They understand me.
Some
That is...
ASMR. Asima.
That is the prince's turn.
That's funny. Sorry, I've just had the wonderful reminder that we got divine intervention and actually got it off once, which was a really nice moment. I was looking through my spells and trying to remember how to play a character.
It was the Avatar, wasn't it? Against the Avatar.
It was against the Avatar, and the Red Lady showed up. And...
did a power word kill, it bounced, hit Bjorn, he ignored it.
Pretty much.
That was amazing.
But she tried to help.
I mean, it was good. So, Prince lets you out. The warrior before the dragon puts both their arms out, like calling to the rains. Lightning hits that sword again, scatters. The area lights up blue for a split second as all the rainwater's caught, catches the light. More of its wounds regenerate. Well, its wounds don't regenerate, you know what I mean? And it will just smile broadly. Looks at Etheria, gives you a nod of respect for summoning such a creature. When Rhea and Faze appear, it points its sword at all four of you, going round, and you just hear it call to the sky, "Thank you, brother!" And it will start spinning its sword in the air, almost like it's about to whip, and lightning crackles up the blade and whips out. 5 to Etheria first. 15.
Misses.
And this lightning apparates all around you. Dexterity save, please.
Five.
You take 1 point of lightning damage, as even though it misses, just hitting near you, it goes and AoEs.
What's that?
It then
Like a
turns,
battery.
looks at Rhea, smiles, smooth chin, and lightning whips out. 19 to Rhea.
That quite obviously hits.
You say obviously, like Althea's is like 28 AC. You
I'm a
take
druid.
And that's
Or
when
it's
she's
not
naked.
fair.
you take 16 points of lightning damage,
Fucking hell.
and give me a Constitution save, please.
Wow.
10.
You are stunned for 1 round. As the
Okay.
lightning goes through you, you just... No save is required, it will just wear off after 1 round.
Okay.
And then it will... It will crouch down and Neo leap. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And land. And as it lands, 5, 10. Bjorn, can you give me a strength save, please?
Is there any?
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
From the dragon. Yes, it physically moved, yes.
14.
Are you using D&D Beyond? I just seen it pop up there. You are pushed back 20 feet. 5, 10, 15. I've moved you. As all around it, air just pushes out. And he stands there, this huge warrior, just pointing the blade, the whip of the lightning now gone. This lightning frost greatsword pointing towards you. Again!
19 to hit from the dragon.
19 hits.
That will be 9, 18 piercing damage.
Whew. As he landed, Bjorn, you see a slash across his back. That's done. It is now. Did you two really roll that low? It's now Wolfbearer's turn, who is stood
Really
outside.
rolled that low.
Stood outside with Althea as the orbs are there. Seeing where Etheria went, Wolfbearer just looks at Althea. The tear in the air forms, gets wider and wider, and you start to see Rhea, Bjorn, Faze, a pink dragon, Etheria, and a huge elemental warrior of the realm of Alshin. Are we going through? He looks to you, Althea.
I don't see any other option.
Man, there is. We can just over the hills.
We could have a great life, honestly.
We'll go find Remy together.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be brilliant.
We're going through. Come on, and she'll just like link arms with him. Like, come on, we're off.
Wolfbearer. Okay. Here. Give me the axe back. And Wolfbearer will pass you the axe he took.
The tomb. The axe he took from the tomb.
From the tomb. I just need to find it.
Wolfbearer picked up the fucking useful thing.
When he says give me that back, Althea's like, sorry.
He no tailbacks. Find escapers.
I need this. Okay, I am better at this.
I beg your fucking pardon.
Literally, like I'm not giving this back.
I think you'll find this is my axe now.
You can have the axe back, but that means I'm not coming with you.
Yeah.
I am a fighter barbarian with no weapon. Okay.
But I'm
Actually,
sure
no. I have
dagger
javelins.
or
To be fair,
something.
I have
Yeah.
javelins. I will just poke it to death.
Hang fire. Magic items.
If you was a real Colosseum fighter, you'd do it with your fists.
I'm not a monk. I am a barbarian fighter. Okay.
With your bare hands. With your teeth.
Trident and a net. That's what I'm proper gladiator.
Right, don't worry about all the fluff. You just need to know what it does. Assume that you match all prereqs.
Okay.
Deal with the rest later.
Throw one lammy off a ship.
It
Give it
is-
another one.
It is coming to you on Discord.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say live.
It's coming to you live from an actual mountain. It should let you get to it, I think.
Axe flies through
Axe of
Rita's
the
window.
Dwarvish Lords. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So it is. That's the one straight out of the book. The one I've got, I'll dig out for you. Well, you won't need it because he's taking it back, bitch.
Ooh.
It gives you that, so you feel the power radiating from it. I don't really know.
Drops the other axe.
No, don't throw it away. You'll take the battle axe. I assume you're going to be up front. Don't die, and we'll step through the portal.
I thought he was going to heal me as I'm sat here with 35 apples out of 120 going into a fight.
You see him.
Best.
You see him eating an apple as he walks through the portal.
I'm still looking absolutely fucked.
I'm not a healer. I'm not a healer.
I'm assuming you're going to be tanking. Okay, yeah.
Oh, give me the axe back. Give me the fucking axe back. You're 29 AC.
You got more apples than I have.
You've actually got, I think, more apples than I have.
I
as
got the
well.
most apples. That's really horrible.
That's not
No.
good.
I'm not bad on apples, actually.
Sorry.
Mostly because all the damage I did was in a very different
Am I stepping through as well, or am I waiting for my
On
turn?
your turn. On your turn.
my
It's
turn,
all
okay,
it's
that's
all
fine.
happening in that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I just want to do something as I step through.
Yeah.
You're not going to poke one of the big guys, are you?
Yeah, I'm off. I'm going back to the ship.
Remember that.
Can I have my breath back, please? I'm leaving.
So wolf bearer. I ain't got a token for monster. Can I have?
This shit on
Ooh.
Oh.
out. You're right there, Reese.
Just reading my new Lammy.
Just put a direwolf in. Put a direwolf in for wolf bearer.
Yeah, just throw
A
one in.
direwolf is like a standard token you get on the backline.
You have advantage on.
but in it large. It
Well,
is,
yeah, but we'll just pretend he's
Yeah.
normal. That's fine.
I'll put a normal wolf in.
If he was normal, he
There you
wouldn't have
go.
come with us, would he?
Yeah, there's wolf bearer.
Wolf bearer appears. Looks
Wolfie.
around. Rain pouring down. I might keep that as his token. Pouring down. Looks around the place. Am I killing the dragon or?
No! She's
Nope.
mine.
Okay.
Meet Penny.
Penny.
Pe-
Penny.
Penny dies, Tony.
Oh, no,
Um,
not Penny. The
how-
Tony's been through enough today.
How far is Bless? 60 feet? 5, 10, 15, 20? Or is it
I think it's 30 feet, bless.
30?
That's pants.
Bane's 30 feet, so I'm going to assume Bless is 30 feet too.
Yeah, I think it's
You see him hold the lump of stone that's on an amulet, call to the mountains for a stunningly brief moment. The rain stops and the mountain you are on rumbles, and then the rain immediately starts again. Faze, Rhea, and Bjorn, you're all blessed.
It's plus.
4 to
D4.
your rolls, yeah.
Plus
D4,
4
sorry,
to
D4.
Hey, we've got a raid. Hi, raiders.
Hey, Raiders!
Make them Peters.
Tales of Initiative. Welcome.
Okay.
We are currently using D&D Beyond's maps. It's pretty cool, actually. Some stuff they could add to it, but it's pretty cool.
It's not bad.
And welcome to the Rock. I haven't seen that film.
It is 30 feet, by the way.
Cool. I moved so you could get it. So Wolfbearer pops up, casts Bless, moves on with his life. It's now Faze's turn.
Finally. Right. It's really far. Right. It's really bloody far, is what we're saying, right? I am going to
Run away.
cast Summon Celestial
Of course you are.
in front of Lemtree. I can't ping on here. I don't really know how, but
Is there a toolbar
there
on the
we go.
left?
there we go.
yeah.
Sort of here-ish.
Yep,
Here-ish.
I can see.
Is that actually pinging for it? It doesn't do anything for me.
It showed you.
It did for me.
Technology. Yeah, about there-ish.
Looks kinda like this.
Right.
Wild ships.
I see. Oh, that's actually what it was doing, right? Okay.
Pets. Summoned. Where's the... Oh, I can't find it. What are you summoning?
Celestial.
Cool.
Large Celestial.
Or is it large?
Yes, it is. It is a Defender Celestial. That helps.
Don't know if this will appear. Give me something to use as
A bird.
a bird.
A large bird. Yeah, that'll do.
Whew, it's not working. Give me something, Rich.
If you go under summoned, Earth Elemental should be there.
Do it.
Summon Earth Elemental. There we go. We'll use that. Boosh.
So he goes on my initiative, same as Etheria's.
So it goes now or on your next? It must go now, yeah? If you've
I
used
think
your
it goes
action to
now,
cast it, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll do his actions, then I'll do my bonus action at the end, if that's okay.
Yes.
So he gets 3 attacks per action.
Woo! I forgot a lot. I'll be honest.
Yeah, what level we were at.
Yeah, the level,
Yeah, we're pretty
the
big.
things you had available. I forget there was 14 minis around that Tarask.
Yeah, I don't use this guy very often, but he's awesome. So, my spell attack modifier to hit. Why didn't you just tell me? Because then I wouldn't have to click on something else to go and find my spell attack modifier.
Wow.
That's 8. Thank you. It'd just be useful if it told me all the stuff. That's all I'm saying.
Your bless doesn't carry on to your elemental, just so you know.
No, that's fine. Right. So his first attack to hit will be 19 to hit.
19 hits.
1d10. Where's my d10s? Here's my d10s.
Here's me d10s.
Plus the spell's level radiant damage. What does that mean?
So
Right, hang on.
What spell slot level did you cast?
6.
So there you go.
6
plus
radiant.
6.
Oh, 6 radiant.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, yeah. I'm being dumb. Right, so it is 10 damage plus 6 radiant damage, so 16 damage in total.
That first attack, yeah?
Yeah,
So
that's the
it's-
first attack.
Yeah. Second attack?
Hang on. And the Celestial can choose itself or another creature it can see within 10 feet of the target.
Nobody is.
So that's literally just me to give 1d10 temporary hit points too. So he's got 1d10 temporary hit points. Second attack then for him is probably going to miss, unfortunately, because that's 14 to hit.
14 does miss. But
Yeah. Oh,
your
next one.
celestial defender is just BAM! Smashing into this warrior air elemental.
Good. 27 to hit.
It's just
I rolled a 19.
just clips an eyebrow.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. 11 damage plus 6 radiant damage.
Woo!
Yeah. I think that's all he can do. Seems reasonable. And then I said my bonus action like I had a plan, and I'm sure I did have a plan, but I'm not really sure what it was. Oh no, I can't do it because I've already cast a spell. Don't worry, I'll come back to it next time. But I am going to move 30 feet.
You should be able to move.
Yeah, just checking my movement speed. It's been a while.
I will assume on your turn, young Sky Althea, that you're going through the portal.
Yes.
She's buggering off.
I know this is
you-
a really stupid
You can
question.
assume
right?
whatever you like, dear.
Yeah, you can assume what you like. I'm off.
I've seen this axe.
I've got a bow and an axe. Yeah.
Good luck getting back
Oh
to the
no,
boat.
I will do something. Sorry, as a bonus action, I will activate my necrotic shroud. Drippy and-
All drippy and
Drippy.
dark. Fuck me. There's got to be a better way to describe that.
Am I wrong?
Nope.
And that-
All moist and goth?
Ah. Potato,
This is a
tomato.
really- This is a really
Moving
stupid
on.
question.
Yeah, go
right?
on.
Where the hell is my movement speed?
At the top of the page.
Next
You
to
would think, wouldn't you, Rich? You would definitely think.
Are
oh,
you're on your phone, aren't you?
Yeah. Is it? Why is my movement speed 20 feet? I don't understand.
Is it the arm you're in?
Shouldn't
Click on it.
And it should
Is it-
tell you.
Yeah, your movement's shown for 20 feet. That's bizarre.
There's got to be a reason. Gotta be. Let's have a look. Where are you? Phase, view.
It's an exhaustion thing. Can reduce your movement
I
speed.
may have had exhaustion at some point. No, there's no active conditions turned on. Nothing.
Where is your movement? 20 feet walking speed.
Yeah.
Every character has a speed, 1 round, strapped on the jump. Okay.
There's no modifiers on it.
Spell.
There's no modifiers
It's
at all.
just
My
straight
movement
up
speed
20
can't
feet.
be 20 feet.
Well,
That's stupid, because base is 30.
it's not a weird D&D 2024 thing, is it?
It
No,
might be.
no,
because
it
does
wouldn't.
say-
It wouldn't have changed. You've got a legacy character because you haven't leveled it up or changed it in any way.
You say that, but it was 30 feet before. This is insane.
Just go with
Am I
30 feet.
almost-
Just go with 30 feet. Don't worry about it. We can sort it out after.
Fine. Yeah, because this seems very silly.
Let's not spend time
right.
on it.
That's not 1.
It's
2,
29
3,
feet.
4, 5, 6. There you go. Right, I'm there.
You moved?
Yes,
Ish. Fizz? Chill
that's
out.
me.
Althea?
Right.
May have got
Um,
that. May have
is it-
got that.
Is it my action to go through the portal?
No. It's free.
It's free. Okay.
And you have appeared where I've dropped you on the map. You should be able to control it.
Let's have a look. As I move through, I'm gonna reach into my pocket and find the coins that we've had since like session 2 or whatever. Sort of like play with it a bit in my pocket and activate it, and cast Shield of Faith on myself, which gives me 2 extra AC, seeing what on earth is going on here.
Does it say if that's a bonus or an action to do?
It's
I think
a bonus
it's a bonus.
action.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus action,
Shield
yeah.
of Faith's a bonus.
A bonus.
A bonus. So AC is increased by 2, and then where am I on?
Yes, he's increased by 2. Damn!
I'm on 35 hit points. I need to
I thought you were
survive.
saying AC then. I'm on 35 AC.
35 AC. And then is the blue thing's the thing we're attacking, right? I can see that everyone's.
That's up to
kinda-
you. There is a
Alright.
large celestial creature in the plate armor of Ravenholm, so that sort of gothic. Like there's a dark light to this guardian-esque summoned creature. There is a 12-foot chisel-jawed, long blue-haired warrior that is definitely spent time in Viconia and Ravenholm as well, wielding a great sword of frost and lightning. There is a pink dragon.
As always, there's always a big dragon.
There's 1.5 pink dragons. Wolf
And
bearer.
a partridge in a pear tree.
Wolf bearer is eating a partridge.
And a pear tree. Ray is in the pear tree.
And then Bjorn, Faze, and Ray are glowing with the might of the mountain.
Okay. Althea's going to start moving towards the big blue thing that people seem to be directing their attention towards. She'll be like swinging the axe in her hand like that, and she's going, "Are we attacking it?" Looking for like confirmation that she's going to hit it.
I need a wisdom. I need a wisdom save off you, Althea.
Okay.
Yes, hit it.
Nine.
You take 2 points of psychic damage, and your attacks until the next round, i.e., you're the last one, are at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, she's like swinging the axe in her hand, and she's looking for like confirmation. Like we're hitting the blue thing, yeah. And she sees Faze nodding at her.
Yeah, I think Bjorn upset it.
Okay. And then she gets 5.
Come to my turn, please, so I can shout out an explanation that none of this is my fault.
That'll cost
She
you
can
your
get to
action.
there.
I can speak very quickly.
She can get to there, and she's just gonna like, whoom, 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 and then clock it around with the axe, recklessly to even out the disadvantage. So it should just be a normal roll.
Okay.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. Just means I get advantage on you,
Reckless.
which I'll need because you got an AC of 20,000.
So with the shiny new axe,
Shiny. What?
21 to hit.
21 does indeed hit.
For 16.
Damn.
Next attack. 14 to hit.
14 misses. So the first, this dwarven axe, bam, slams into this warrior,
Yeah.
and this second one bats it away with his hand.
Let me check. Have I used this yet? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh my god. What's it called? What's it called?
Derek.
Action Surge. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to Action Surge.
Okay.
So take that. So another 2 attacks.
Stab.
Smack. 25 to hit.
Damn. Yep. I can see it popping up actually on the 14.
Can you? 14, yeah.
That's quite cool.
Oh, natural 20. What does this axe do on a natural 20?
You tell
What
me.
does this axe of sharpness do? Let's have a look. So, when you attack a creature with this weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, the target takes an additional 14 slashing damage. So it takes. Let me roll the damage. So it takes 18 plus 14, 32 damage, and then
Althea's here.
32. Then roll another d20. If you roll a 20, you lop off one of its limbs. I rolled a 2.
Ah!
And then what else?
That was. I mean, it's got 2 in it. You know what I mean?
I'm not doing it. However, there is the topple feature. If you hit a creature with this weapon, you can force the creature to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 8 plus the ability modifier used to make the attack roll, so plus my strength and proficiency bonus. On a failed save, the creature falls prone. So it's 8 plus my strength, which is currently plus 5, so 13 plus my proficiency, 17 DC.
25.
All right then. And then I think that is.
He's a big
all.
lad.
I think that is all that I'm gonna do. Oh, hang on, no, there's another save that it has to make.
I think Althea makes all this up.
AD has never looked at my character sheet. What's it called? Sorry, I've got so many fucking feet type things.
2 at least.
Yeah, loads. No, it's the extra stuff I get.
Althea's a millipede. Got millions.
The Ancestral Guardians thing where it's got to make a save for attacking anyone other than me. Class features. Oh, okay, no, so what? Oh, no, it's while raging. Ignore that. I'm not raging yet. Yep,
Yeah.
That's me. That's me.
So, top of the round. Bjorn, can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah. $13.
13.
Wait, did Rhea get an action, AD?
Raya.
Stunned.
Yeah, Rhea.
Yeah, Raya
Raya
was
was
stunned
stunned.
for that round.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, the
Right.
the
Yeah,
lightning.
that sounds right. I
Um,
just thought you'd forgotten about her because she didn't do anything. Sorry,
No,
Hannah.
it was just a long ass round because people kept summoning shit. you remember the week long.
yeah.
The final fight took a long time.
Actually, no, not really. Carry on.
Cool. So you do yours, and then I'll do mine.
Gotta take
You
psychic damage.
13, 4 psychic damage, and disadvantage on your attacks for the round.
Okay, cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I am going to run, swing around, place myself there.
Cool.
Sword in the stone.
Okay. So it is definitely being a warrior.
Hmm?
You know, I mean, you're a warlock, but we'll let you off. It is definitely what most would call a hand and a half / bastard sword. Yep.
Yep.
Could definitely be used two-handed. Could definitely be used one-handed with somebody proficient. It is humming. The cold it radiates doesn't even. You lived in Viconia, like snow is your bread and butter. That's why it tastes so weird. But it's not. It doesn't even compare to how cold the magic of this blade is, and the lightning within it is desperately trying to break through this glass. The glass of the blade, now you're here, it is perfect. It is as if it is transparent steel. Like the edging of the blade is perfectly smooth. There's no blemishes in it, no flaws. It is as if this blade was forged with some sort of magical glass and contains an elemental power. You've just been in its presence, within 5 feet of it, you can feel it. And someone of great strength or arcane ability has stabbed this straight into the stone block, about 1.5 feet into it.
I am going to attempt to grasp the blade and try and draw it from the stone.
There's fucking always one.
Althea's like,
Can I suggest that you grasp the hilt, not the blade? Just
I would grasp the grasp
Althea just launches the axe at Bjorn. Get
Head
the fuck
off.
out!
Get off it.
Right, so a couple of things are happening because you go at the same time as the lair. Yep. So 2 things happen. A cyclone of rainwater and air and storm takes over the entire area. Yep. It is incredibly difficult to keep your blade up, pull an arrow if you were trying. When you raise your hand for magics, your hand's moving all over the place. For those that need to know, it is impossible to do a ranged attack. So if you're throwing a weapon or shooting a bow, crossbow, stuff like that, it's impossible. It just fails immediately.
Is that magic?
I'm getting to that. The creature that you see before you seems to kind of stand up a bit better, feeling a bit empowered. This arcane, cyclonic ward of energy, there's a word, feels like it. I will definitely say you, Etheria, feel it could affect your magic as well. Could. There's a chance.
Yep.
Yeah? Obviously, if you are firing it rather than running up to them and stabbing them with a magical attack.
Mm-hmm.
The second thing that happens, within the middle of the cyclone, similar shape to the Celestial Guardian that Faye's summoned, you see another one in similar attire, that of Ravenholm, with elements of Viconia mixed into it. Featureless, steps out of the cyclone, vanishes, and explodes around the creature, around this warrior that you are fighting. Now I need the Celestial Guardian, Althea, and Bjorn to make a strength check, please. As the wind that bursts from this elemental guardian forces you all back from the warrior that you are facing. Strength check, was that
23.
Althea? You're good.
Strength check on this guy, I guess. Oh, 18.
Cool.
Did you?
17.
Hey.
Yeah, fuckers were close. You are not pushed 20 feet away from the creature and off the plateau that you are fighting on. Bear in mind, if you haven't got it from the map, you are hella high up.
Yeah, so that would have been like being pushed into the void, right?
Oh, you'd have all been goldfish on the way down. You know what I mean?
Cool. We're literally gone!
For 6
Okay, we're basically
seconds.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey,
sorry.
we don't want to get done for copyright, alright? So whatever Bjorn says.
That fish was on my wedding dress, right? I have opinions.
So now, you grab. So as you grab the handle of the sword, your feet kind of come up a little bit, and you grip, and then go back down as this burst of wind goes out from you. There's still this cyclone going around the area. When you grab it, there is a serenity around you. The rain just stops, as in just mid-air. The raindrops stop. You look around you, everything is stopped. The dragon, your friends. I tell you what it's akin to. Justice League, when they all jumped Superman, and the Flash is running around, and Superman just looks at the little bastard. That's the kind of slow motion that's going on right now, where the warrior is just turning towards you ever so slightly with a grin on his face as he sees you grab that sword. Can you give me a charisma saving throw, please?
Yeah.
That one might actually suit you.
I'm
It's hella high.
21.
Oh, and give me a sec. Hey, I love being a cunt. So, As you grab it, you feel the... it kind of shakes, vibrates in your hand. Doesn't seem to be coming loose of the stone, but it begins to vibrate a lot. You keep hold of it, then step to it, both hands keeping hold of it. Then fear kicks in. It's not you keeping hold of it, it's not letting you go. As you try to take your hands away from it and just fail the save. You go from a nice blessed yellow.
Did you use your bless?
Yeah, did you use your
I
blast on your
didn't
roll?
use my bless.
Okay, so if you roll a 1,
What's bless? D4.
yeah,
Default.
you just need a 1.
Just literally need a 1.
Ah, cool.
So yeah, don't.
That
you
bless has
can roll
just
it if you want.
saved
Yeah,
your
that-
ass.
I rolled a 2.
That's hilarious.
All right, so you pass just, bitch.
Ah, wolf bearers. Ah, I tell you what, fucking wolf bearer. He's
Oh
a
my-
good, he is.
What a guy!
What
What
a
a
guy,
guy! That is
what a
so- What a
guy.
guy!
He dies of heart attack. There's a wolf bearer. So as it's about to give you to me, you resist it, and it expels you from your grip on the blade, and you take 3 points of psychic and 3 points of cold damage,
To 3 points.
and you are pushed back 10 feet.
Oof, okay.
And you, ooh,
I'll draw the sword then. Cool.
and there is just a crackling energy around the blade, and then it goes back into the glass.
Okay.
That will have taken your action.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got anything else?
No. End of my turn.
Lie down, panic, take a nap.
Etheria.
Oh, sorry. Really sorry.
Sorry.
Bonus action.
Yep.
Hexblade's curse on the on Lendry.
There we go.
Etheria and the dragon move up.
Yeah.
Etheria shouts, "Penny, get him!"
Penny,
Can
get him.
Penny get him from there?
Only with breath weapon, I think.
How big's the breath weapon?
30-foot cone, I think.
30 foot
Anyone
gun.
else?
That's pretty big, to be fair. I tell you what. Yeah, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Ready. Ready. So ready. I've never been more
No,
ready.
no. Move it a bit further.
Left a
No,
bit.
no.
What? What's up here? What's
We
up
only
here?
want the corner of the
What's-
breath
what-
weapon to
what's
be
up here?
touching.
What's up here?
No.
You little bitch.
I'll double check that it is 30, but I think it is.
I would double check that, because yours is only 15. I suppose it's a full dragon. We'll go with 30. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's an actual dragon.
What save is it?
Dex. Yeah, it's 30.
That one?
Nice. A full lot of 2d6 of damage.
I mean, it all
6.
counts.
And a 1. 7.
Woo!
Apparently I can choose, but I'll stick with Necro. I'll say it's a Necro Dragon for now. It makes it easier than thingying all the time.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
Nobody wants to thingy all the time.
No, only sometimes.
There you go. Necro breath.
Necro. Yep, 7 Necro damage.
Is that done? Cool. Let's get rid of that.
Yep, that's Penny. My niece is called Penny. My dragon's named after my niece, apparently.
Okay, Etheria. Like, what? Let's concentrate, Etheria.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my next one. What's gonna do?
Bonus action cry.
I will.
It's a free action to cry.
It's a free action.
She's already been crying. Now she's seen Bjorn try and steal a sword, and is giggling a bit. So, Bjorn, no change.
Bjorn, please change.
Now.
I wasn't going for the lammy. I thought it might be one of those things that
Or
like
the off
ends the
switch.
fight.
The
really.
off switch, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes fights literally have
I tell you
a
what.
stop fight button.
I tell you what, I'll put a wooden duck in a stone next time, and we'll see if you run for it.
Probably will.
Ferrier goes, yeah, don't, beyond, sure. Chaos Bolt.
Alfie?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
No,
Chaos
hang
Bolt.
on.
Hey now.
Yeah, Chaos Bolt at the blue swirly thing.
Right.
Go on,
It'll be 24 to hit.
Yep.
Chaos Bolts are weird, aren't they?
Yeah, you roll a d6 and get some damage.
Yes. So it's 2d8s, which can tell me what damage there is, and then a random d6 in there. So 3, 7. So 10 damage, and it's a 3 or 4, which is fire or force. I'll go force.
Okay.
So yeah. Do I add on to it? I don't add any spell stuff, do I?
You tell me.
How on earth would I know?
No. 10 force damage.
10 force damage.
Yep. So that is my movement and action. I think that's going to be me, unless this is a bonus. No, that's an action as well. Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Let's do this.
Let's tick up my cast one.
Ish. There we go. Appearing, floating in the air, just to Bjorn's right. Obviously, Rhea and FaZe saw him before. Is the incredibly striking, regal, powerful. The robes are all flying around them. They look comparative. These two are not identical twins. Other than maybe the clean-shaven, striking features of the face, the rest of it is, disproportionately different.
He didn't want to fight, he just had a cup of tea.
He's finished his brew now. Well, I do suppose I don't wish to see my brother killed. Time to end it, brother. And you just see the large warrior just throwing their arms in the air like throwing the teddy out. You see this newly arrived just flick their hand and a crackling of lightning shoots out. And I just want to, so I can use this because I think it's cool. Did it? Oh, that didn't work. Why is that not doing it? Why is it not doing it?
I don't know.
Don't know what it is.
I did a circle. Why are you not doing this one? Yep, that's annoying me. That is annoying me. You can do it. You can do it. You can do a line, and it's not letting me do the line, and I don't know why.
Oh,
That one.
Square.
Has it just appeared? Oh, it's
There you
not.
go.
Is that you guys?
that's me. Sorry.
Why can't I do it? Anyway,
Mhm.
Althea, Bjorn, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, of course.
Oh, of course, right.
15.
6.
Yeah.
worried about the glee lady there.
I'm worried about
Anyone
the
else
amount of dice he's rolling. Like, it's going for a little
You
while.
take 43 points of lightning damage.
You.
Sorry.
But, sorry, fucking what? 3?
43.
Thank God that my con went up when I got this axe, so I got some more hit points because my hit point maximum went up.
Fucking wolfbearer again.
Ree,
Yes.
I think your hair is catching on
He's
the microphone.
stroking
or
the
someone's...
mic.
Yeah, something's catching the microphone.
Is that better?
Yes, you've got
Okay.
a very sensitive microphone.
I do.
It gets upset.
So as they float there,
auditory nightmare.
like storm on steads, Bjorn and Althea, you take a lightning strike. Bjorn still standing there, some?
Yeah.
Althea still standing?
Yes. Just fucking
just.
just.
The wounds on the larger warrior, some of them again you see are healing, although they've taken many. It is now their turn.
Pretty sure that's cheating.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Well, I'm taking one with me, he shouts back. And engulfs Althea as he turns into a storm himself and collects up Althea. Althea, can you give me a strength or an athletics check, please? And you ain't
Yes,
raging.
Althea. If it's a check, not a saving throw, can I give guidance?
Only if you run up to her and touch her before I do it, so no.
I don't know if it is.
Athletics check, yeah?
Yeah, guidance is touch.
And it's not at advantage because you're not raging.
26.
Oh, shit.
She
25.
doesn't need me.
25. That's
Ooh.
check, not save. Oh, what's your athletics?
Athletics,
Yeah,
plus
Sky
9.
High, won't it?
Yeah, 17 plus 9.
Yeah. So as they engulf you,
Fucking try.
it's all right. I'm easy. I'm easy.
DC's 30 now.
I'm still going, yeah.
As he engulfs you and flies up, you stay on the ground, and in anger, they lash out of you with 2 lightning whips.
Stop hitting my friend.
27,
Oh,
It's
and the second one, 20.
misses.
So the first one,
No, you don't need to do much damage, honestly.
you take 9 points of lightning damage,
I'm on the floor.
and give me a strength, Constitution saving throw.
She's unconscious.
I didn't stutter.
26.
Cool. It doesn't stun you or take a death save off you. And this one flies off.
It doesn't stun you. Althea's looking pretty stunned.
I think you'll find I am prone, which, you know, has a similar effect.
She's looking more stunned than Rhea. Rhea was still standing, right?
Rhea has done nothing.
So
Apart
as
from
like,
stand, yeah.
I mean,
No,
she
it's
whips
fine.
away and just leaves me, like, I just fall to the floor as it, like, pew, as it goes away. Like, just
The-
fall down.
No.
Large warrior flies off. Anger, roaring, storm, lightning, thunder radiating from it as it flies off this peak.
All right, Poseidon, don't be a bitch.
Is he an elf? He seems very angry.
AD, can I have the Celestial who's right in front of Althea bend down and touch Althea with Healing Touch? Just
Yeah.
because he's there and he can.
You have to wait just in case. It depends how the next few figures go, but
Okay.
bear that in mind. As the brother flies away, the one that's just turned up, who is in the sky, just robes flowing all about them, all the, you know, regal as fuck.
Mhm.
How about a drink? And just stands there. Oh, well,
See,
floats there.
please.
So that's their turn. The theories are their turn. It's now Rhea's turn. You're not stunned anymore, Rhea.
Wow.
Oh, thanks.
It's a long ass 6 seconds with all these.
Yeah.
That was a long ass 6 seconds. Longest 6 seconds ever.
Their voice is heard clear over the storm. It doesn't dampen their volume.
Rhea is not going to go to Althea. Hold on.
Rough.
I'm checking to see whether I could make it or not. E.g., do I have Misty Step?
I assume so.
I do have Misty Step.
Oh, we've all got it.
I was gonna. Yeah,
I don't have Misty Step.
you don't need it. You've got a celestial guardian.
I'll Misty Step over to Althea, please. And go.
You should be able to move.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
It's only 30 feet.
You could just walk.
Oh,
You
it
have to
is.
misty
Yeah,
step.
sweet.
You have to
I'll
misty
just-
step and then use your movement.
Yay! I have
I
Misty
forgot
Step,
that
and
it's
I'm
like
gonna
half-
cheat.
No, you
I
can-
forgot that it's half of the grid. Leave me alone.
You can
It's
misty
alright.
step and then walk the rest of the way.
Yeah.
You've
It's
got
like
no
she's got a car. So I'm not doing that walking thing anymore.
Whatever. I
Doom.
get to Althea and
She's no longer bleeding.
cool. And I will heal her. Take 70 points of healing, please.
70.
70?
Or you heal. The spell heal.
Heal her.
Yeah, heal.
Yeah.
Which is 6th level.
Yes, it's a big one.
Do I counter it?
No.
Counter spell.
Yeah.
Prick.
I mean,
Well,
that is
Stop
not
it.
true.
Stop.
That's not true.
sure
No,
it is. but-
Enough. It's our first one back since May. Be
I've
nice for
already
once in your
offered
fucking life.
parley. I've already offered a brew to you people.
We've said yes.
You do you.
We haven't said
Althea,
shit
like-
yet.
You haven't said, oh
I
yeah.
have not said yes.
She does the full like. She's just been like zapped alive. It's the most HP she's had in like days.
Yeah, about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Ray will then just like pat her on the shoulder.
Verb.
She just opens her eyes and there's Raya standing there. She's like, okay.
So that's Rhea's turn. It's now Wolf Bearers. Are you wanting to say anything or do anything else, Rhea, before?
Nah. I'm being protected by a celestial, and I've got Althea back up nicely, so
Oh,
I'm okay.
Nice AoE. The how big's Fireball? Oh!
Christ. 20-foot radius. Oh my god.
Why don't we just go for a drink with this guy?
It's Wolfbearer's turn. He will realise that he's put himself in a stupid situation. Over the storm. What are we doing?
Going for a drink?
Drinking!
He will hold an action to see what his fellow adventurers do. I.e. Faze and Althea.
When you say drink, are you going to kill us? Battle axe.
He smiles. He flashes a charming smile. Only if you say please.
What if I say, dear God, no?
Also a respectable answer.
I would like to go for a drink. It has been a trying day. Still holding my warhammer.
There's Althea. You're the last one to say anything if you so wish.
I didn't hear him offer a drink, so she's like.
You've heard my reaction.
You've heard you've heard Faze accept
Yeah.
a drink.
She like gets up and she's like swinging her axe again, looking at this thing that looks vaguely like the one that just tried to kidnap her. Looking at Faze like, what are we not? She's just very confused and like riled up because she's just been put on the floor.
He offered us a drink.
And we're accepting it?
I'd rather that than beat him with a stick until we die. Sorry, until he dies.
I'm team beat him with a stick till he dies, but I will go with the majority.
I would not engage in such a. That's just not me. If you want to beat people with a stick, my brother is
Yeah,
more
get
than
him
happy.
back. Where's he gone?
Are you
Coward!
sure?
Coward! She
You
just shouts into the
sure
void.
you
Coward.
want him back?
No, we really don't. Althea has a very different opinion. But, show of hands, who wants a drink?
Do you have tea?
We have all manner of beverage.
Althea does shout "coward" into the void of the where she saw him go off.
Althea, we are looking to make deals with the twins, not threaten them.
And
Coward.
why did they
Although-
start it? What is this?
I don't know.
This conversation could have happened before they kicked 7 shits out of us. Like what?
I
Bjorn
tried to kill you today too.
Bjorn obviously touched the sword.
I
You
believe
don't go around touching people's sword.
none of you offered conversation. And my brother's
I came
not.
in last.
You
I
weren't here.
I did try.
My brother offered bargain or fight for freedom. And
I'm
then
not
there
very
was
good
a.
at bargaining.
You don't seem the type to, put any points into charisma or anything. So I believe there was
As a warlock, I would hope he
a
has some
misty
points in
step
charisma.
and a swinging of an axe. But don't worry, my brother he'll be fine. He'll calm down and we can converse over a cold or hot beverage.
Honestly, he seemed to enjoy himself.
Did you touch his sword without consent, though?
Never.
That's not cool.
It's not his sword.
Whose sword is it? Just out of curiosity, because it's pretty cool.
It belonged to my mother.
It's nice.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's okay. She protects it yet.
See
Felt
that?
it. I've come seeking an audience with you. So, though I do not imbibe drink anymore, I'm sure
Yeah,
my
you do.
friends know I actually don't. We've had this conversation many times. I cannot drink.
You can
Not-
drink, though. I've seen you do it.
Yes, but
No.
I do not taste it, and I kind of have to. It's a very disturbing thing. I
Shall
have to go
we
and
carry this on
privately-
inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would be great,
Uh,
thank you.
If I walk with you, will I receive a knife in the back?
No.
Axe.
Stick.
No, none of the above. No one's going to hurt you, on my honour.
Will not.
Penny, sit on Althea.
Don't
Benches
sit a
Penny.
dragon on Althea. Benches Penny.
Goodbye.
Benching a dragon.
As majestic as a creature as Penny is, they will not be allowed in the halls.
That's okay. I'll dismiss Penny. I'll see you soon.
Nor will your celestial friend here.
Thank you for your help to the Celestial.
The guardian, not this warrior. And points at Althea.
Sure. Thank you for your assistance. Please
Thank you for
get back into your
entertaining my
day.
brother for a while. Oh, you speak. Sorry, my apologies. You were speaking to the guardian.
Both. But the Guardian came when I called, so it's polite to say thank you.
Do you mind magical travel, or do you wish to walk down the mountain?
I think we're
I'm-
all very tired.
Fine with magical travel.
You
Yeah.
don't get tired, Bjorn. It's like drinking.
I was being respective of the group. Fucking walk, Etheria.
I'll take a taxi. I don't know what the Dragonborn's doing.
I would love a lift, please and thank you. Oh, literally, probably, knowing where we are.
They wave their hands, and several clouds come together to form a platform of cloud.
I heard about a monkey that could do this.
Yes, we killed him and took the castle.
Yeah, I'll jump on.
Ah, Pigsy. Are you all on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will
I-
sit
I-
on a cloud.
I have to double check. Althea is a lunatic.
Althea's her knuckles are white, gripping her axe, and her nostrils are flaring. But she gets on.
Wolf
Okay,
bearer.
Althea. Okay.
Wolf bearer. Good axe, yes?
Great axe. Gonna use
No,
it
no.
more.
It's not a great axe. It's smaller.
It is a battle axe, but it's a great
An
axe.
adequate axe.
Oh, I see. I see.
I will use it more before the day is out. Just
Do we,
stares
um,
at the elemental person.
Do we trust this?
No.
I can hear you.
I know that's fine. I don't trust you. No, we don't trust him.
We have just met.
At least
and
you're being truthful.
The payment of passage within the castle is to speak truthfully, so I'm glad your friend here speaks truth.
just query that briefly. I didn't say anything untrue at any point. I poked a glass orb, and I ended up in prison. And I think that's unfair because the price was
Did you
honesty.
Did you have a distressful time within the cells?
A little bit, yeah. Someone had put me in prison.
It wasn't somebody, it was the castle. You were impolite. There is an etiquette.
How am I supposed to know that? Maybe put up a sign.
That is what etiquette is about.
Oh.
It's not just...
don't
insult
the air.
You're floating and talking.
Are we revisiting my option of the...
No.
Okay.
No murder.
Do not insult the air.
I didn't know I did insult it. I poked the crit. That's all I did. I wanted to see if it was glass.
The air insulted me pretty badly, like earlier on. I remember being unconscious for a bit.
Well, learn to parry.
Bring your brother back and I'll give it another go.
No.
He's the one that left.
If you wish to dance with him again, I will call him back.
No, that's fine. Thank you.
How about after a long rest?
Cool. Means he gets one too.
No.
As you talk and float, this regal mother kipper takes you down the mountain and to the upper floor of the Cloud Palace. The great tempest above it is silent, and it is like looking, if you were a farmer, at the gates of the divine, in that it is slow moving, but in that it is so vast. It's like a planet moving, like that slow move and silent. Taking you into the upper floors, this palace is exactly that. It is rich, it is ornate. There are cloud sculptures, is the best way of describing it, of creatures, all manner of winged creatures, from birds to pegasi to draconic, all in this great like display hall. Within this hall there are several lounging cushions and long chairs. Some call them sofas. They all made of cloud and this sort of silken breeze that manifests around the place, and you see drapes in between these spired columns that go up, creating this elongated structure reaching towards the tempest above. Towards the back there is almost like a horseshoe shape that kind of is abstract to the rest of the place, and there are 3 thrones. One major throne in the middle, large, over the top, decorated with swirls of air, water falling over the back of the chair, and there are 2 smaller ones, still grand and ornate and large enough for, well, heavily sized people, i.e. 15-foot frosty air elementals, either side of this throne. These 2 smaller thrones, and then a lounging area. Smaller air elementals, almost like unseen servant types where you've seen with your magic used before, as these are clearly visible, start to bring out a tray of drinks. Foods are brought out, lighter foods, grapes and such. There is between Faze and Bjorn, you spot a lot of Viconian and Ravenholm aesthetics through the decor of the place and how it's laid out, the drapes, the patterning, the filigree on the drapes. It's all the furs that are kind of at first look like cloud, but when you get closer could almost be white bear, like all around the place. He sits kind of lounges out against one of the longers, gestures for you all to sit. And before you all engage in death and conversation, we'll call the session there. Hey, session 54. 2.5 years after session 53.
Felt like it.
We're back.
We're back. We're back.
I remember how to play my character
From outer
now.
space.
We're okay.
So, things to note before we close off. We will be running bi-weekly, so the next session will be not the 4th, it'll be the 7th. Nope, did I do that right?
No, 7th is
11th.
a Thursday, I think.
Monday. Oh, it will be the 4th.
11th.
Are we on the 28th now?
It'll Monday the 11th.
Monday the 11th
Yeah.
will be our next session. Oh my god. Will be our next session, and we will carry on every 2 weeks until we get to the bloody end. Yeah, until we get killed. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you're new, great. Thanks for the raid. If you're still about, absolutely amazing. Carry on my wayward son. It's cool to see people in the chat again. It's been ages since we've seen, talked to a few of you. Biggie, we know where you are. Players, welcome back. We're back. It's great. You had a fight. You did some talky stuff. You remembered a little bit about plot. There was some lore stuff in there. We made it up as we went along. It was cool. I loved it. A bumblebee got made. It's great stuff.
Good day.
Yeah, you're in the realm of Al-Shin. How cool is that? We'll see where that goes next time. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Don't forget
See you in a couple of
Sundays.
weeks.
Don't forget Sundays to see the Dice of the Behold a lot. Don't forget to donate to Sophia's pregnancy loss support. There should be is it charity?
Yeah.
Could be.
I'll do it.
Alright, there should be a link if you can. We'll be raised until the end of the year. Anyway, thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. And for now, say goodnight, players.
Good night,
Good night,
players.
players.
Bye. See you next year.